my fucking guy. Game is doing bright as shit. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm going from the hero of time to the hero of law. Who can we save today? What's up, y'all? I'm chilling, Joe Gleam. How you, Brody? It was good, Salmon. Oh, I said Salmon. My fault. That's Rexy. Y'all got the same name. I mean, same color. Just down in the crib. Heard you. How was your day, Brody? What you do? You was at work? Hell yeah, heard you. I see you streaming at your job the other day. Work was easy. Heard you. Yeah, no, woke up not too long ago. Nigga, did you just change your name? I mean, change your fucking... The game auto saves at the H scene. Did you just change your color? Making some pizza right now? I had some pizza earlier. That shit was good. The fuck is the hero of law? Nigga, we about to find out. It's so quiet. I don't know who's talking. You think they forgot? Maybe that's Zelda. Because if you saw the trailer. Forget a royal visitation? No one can make such a blunder, princess. What we talking about? What we talking about? I don't know, but I'm excited. Well, I guess I should just go in then. Oh yeah, Zelda, talk to me. Hold the fuck up. Milan killed her dad? What? March 17th, 9:37 a.m. Hyrule Grand Court, defendant lobby number 3. Yo, what's going on? N64 game made in 2025. It's a Zelda ROM hack, bro. Wasn't this a fan-made game? Damn, bro got fried, bro. Milan killed her dad. But she probably got framed for that shit whole time. Court record. Link. You think that after so many years of doing this, I'd be used to the stress. Start is history. Court record. Proof that I can stand in court as his attorney. So this is all I have. So this is... Whoa, I get evidence and shit. Milan is 27, my longtime friend and the defendant in this case. The victim, owner of Lalan Ranch, and Milan's loving father. So I gotta get my mans out the situation.
Have you ever played Ace Attorney?
Basically, no, I never played it. So why am I shaking? It's probably because it's your man's. I guess it's a lot worse when it's your friend's life that's on the line. Yeah, exactly. Come on, gotta look professional. She can't see you like this. My nigga Link crying and shit. Speaking of her though, where is she anyway? Hey, you over there. Huh? What is it, attorney? The trial isn't starting yet. I got any new profiles? No. But it will be soon, right? Would you happen to know why my client isn't here yet? I didn't get to speak much with her when she was arrested, so I was hoping I could at least exchange a word with her now. Wahaha, well, you weren't the only one with that idea. I believe she is currently in the prosecutor's lobby. He wanted to talk to her as well. The prosecutor? What is up with this guy? He bars me from the crime scene, blocks my detention center visits, and now this? Who the fuck is the prosecutor? Not to worry, she will definitely be here before the trial. Great, that'll be a joyous 5 minutes indeed. So am I like Link first person view or some shit? But there's nothing I can do, but wait. Okay, interesting. Sometime later. Okay, this is ridiculous. How much longer can he keep her? Oh, speaking of the devil. Ah, see, there she is. No need to get all worked up. Is something wrong? Did I hear shouting? Yeah, Milan, you was out there fucking with the ops. Oh, you can see all the timeline shit. Oh, what? That's cool. I never played Ace Attorney, so I don't know how this go. Is it just like the game? You play Ace Attorney, bro? You like that, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, so much for looking professional. No, don't worry. Everything's fine. The This is Milan. Ever since we met in Hyrule Castle Town all those years ago, we've been great friends. Her heart's in the right place. I know she cared deeply about her father. And she would never do such a thing. If everything's fine, why do you look so worried? Well, how did the investigation go? Did you find anything? You look fried. Maybe she was crying. Yes, the investigation, I found tons of groundbreaking stuff. Particularly that my opponent's a real scumbag. What did the prosecutor want from you anyway? Well, it was mostly just threats. Is the prosecutor Ganondorf? Probably. He kept explaining in detail what'll happen to me if I'm found guilty. Doesn't sound like a vital discussion that needed to happen right before the trial. He probably just did that so we wouldn't have as much time to talk. Probably. You believe in me, right? I didn't do it. I'd never. Of course I believe you. Of course I believe you. Of course I believe you. Although I'll be honest, things aren't looking very good right now. Okay, good. So it was like a half and half. You're keeping it honest, but you believe her. What's that you've got there? Oh, this is just a pictograph of father I carry around. Why would she do that, bro? I don't understand. It was probably this nigga. This nigga probably, or that nigga could be the prosecutor. But if you're not the prosecutor, he probably was the killer. See, I'm already thinking ahead. I just can't believe he's gone. I wish I knew how to cheer her up right now. I'm not very good at handling emotional clients. Hey, you know, that pictograph could really be... This nigga stupid. That pictograph could be really useful for the trial. Like, yeah, dickhead, like, yeah, bro. You're just so great at cheering her up. Oh, how so? I feel like this is not how Link would be. Well, you look so happy together. I can present it to show that you two had a great relationship. Okay. You really think so? Well, here you go then. Milan's pictograph added to court record. At least I'll be walking in there with something other than my badge. But wait, we shouldn't just be idly chatting. We could look at the John. We see Epina, Milan's a young boy. You feel me? Got the father, and then I think his name is Talon. Some shit like that. I don't remember. But yeah. Anyway, there's not much time left. I know it's hard to talk about, but could you tell me what actually happened? I don't stand much chance if I don't know your version of the story. I understand. Unfortunately, there isn't much to... The trial is starting. Defendant, attorney, please enter the courtroom at once. Shouldn't have said that stuff about having no chance. All right, everything will be fine. The prosecutor has been playing me for a fool since the beginning, but sooner or later, his arrogance will be his undoing. Let's head inside. Okay. No bullshit. I feel like this is not a good representation of how Link would be as a lawyer. I feel like Link would be a lot more righteous and confident and shit. But I mean, also, like, it is his friend. You know, Link is also compassionate. He's an empath, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, he got every right to kind of feel not very confident. But, like, you still got to keep your chin up high and shit. Hi, pimp. What's good, pimp? My name is Link. I've been a defense attorney for the last 7 years. I've won my fair share of cases and lost some too. This one is personal. There's so much at stake here. Not only do I have to save Milan's life, I've got to find out who did this to Talon. Oh, Talon is the father name. Okay, so I don't know the other dude's name. Talon. He was always so kind. He didn't deserve this. I need to do him justice. I'm finna go to sleep, but I wanted to say hi first. Hi, Pam. Hope you have a good night's rest, man. Yeah, sleep well, bro. He said I can't lose this. Anime ass nigga. I think I'm gonna go to sleep here, actually. Oh, it is Ganondorf. I fucking knew it. Ooh. Order in the court. Court is now... Oh, let me do the voices. Court is now in session for the trial of Milan of Lalan Ranch. Yeah, Link. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Dragmire, that's his name? I sincerely doubt that. What were they thinking? pitting me against some pathetic kid. My goat Ganondorf, no bullshit. Look at this nigga Link. Pathetic kid? I didn't even get a chance to read that shit. Still your tongue. You bring shame upon the fine color of your hair, vile woman. Before long, the world shall know the horrible deeds you've committed. Let us not prolong the inevitable. Shall we begin? This nigga like, oh, this is some bullshit. Now, this court is no place to be exchanging insults. Since the prosecution seems ready as well, let's hear their opening statement. Hi, Nadia. The opening statement shall also be the closing one. Oh, wow. The girl did it. It's obvious. She killed her own father in cold blood. Also, she could have the ranch to herself. Couldn't wait for the old fool to die naturally, could you, you greedy little rat? Oh, this nigga's an asshole. They got the... Objection! Your Honor, you can't allow this man to verbally abuse the defendant like this. Objection! Ha, she committed murder, kid. She deserves every bit of scorn she gets. This nigga like, oh, this is some bullshit. What the fuck I got me in the middle of? I do believe a little less commentary wouldn't go amiss. I assure you, old man, you will change your opinion once you see all of the damning evidence. Who is this guy? How can he speak to the judge like that? Ganondorf Dragmeyer. Oh, that's his fucking last name? What's good, Nadia, bro? How you feeling, bro? Looks like I've been lucky to avoid meeting this man until now. The stories I've heard about him must be true. A boorish barbarian of a man hailing from the Gerudo province. Apparently, he prides himself on the nearly clean streak he's cultivated for decades. All while disrespecting everyone in the court, including the judge. How does he keep a clean slate and still just do what the fuck he want? I've even heard some attorneys refer to him as the King of Evil. Definitely has that look, at the very least. Who wears full armor to court? My man's Link ain't never talked this fucking much ever. My man's got all the internal dialogue. Very well, please present your case to the court. You don't seem to like me talking, so I'll just let the detective present the basics. Bring Impa of the Sheikah Force to the stand. Oh, shit. Impa. Well, here we go. The first battle. Lock in, Link. We gotta win this shit. I know Impa. She's quite a competent detective, which worries me. Please let her have made a mistake just this once. How you doing? I'm doing good, Nadia. I'm glad you're okay. Look at Impa. Impa got that shit on, okay. All right, state your name and whatever it is you pretend to do. You never change, do you, prosecutor? Damn, hold on. Let's look at the fit, though. Like, Impa got that shit on. She got the little detective hat, got the detective coat, got the black on this time. She looking like Sherlock Holmes in this bitch. Any possible change would be for the worse. This nigga's so full of himself. Now stop wasting time. Name and occupation. You ate today? Yeah, I ate. I had a pizza and wings and shit. Oh man. Very well. What'd you eat, Nadia? I am Impa, head detective of the Sheikah Force, Homicide Division. So she really do this shit for real. True for now, at least. Well, what are you waiting for? Start talking. You were the one assigned to this case, so you know all about it. What calamity has befallen our fair kingdom? What did you have, Nadia? Still can't be bothered to give a proper opening statement? Right? I suppose I can do the prosecutor's job for him this time, for the sake of an unbiased look. Please, go ahead, detective. Okay, let's get it. Let's get into the grit and grime. I had some barbecue chicken and some more stuff with a Sprite. Nice, Nadia. You're always eating good. The incident happened early yesterday morning on Oh, I'm sorry. Let me restart that. The incident happened early yesterday morning on La Ranch, a local supplier of goods located just south of Castletown. The current owner of the homestead, Talon, was found dead in his ranch house. It was good, Sav. Happy birthday to my young bull. You know you're my motherfucking young bull. What's good, Sav? A tragic loss for our kingdom for sure. I have seen the man around Castletown a number of times delivering goods. Quite. The owner was a rather important figure in the local community. In any case, we were alerted to the scene of the murder by the royal guard, who were there on official business. Official business? What kind? As I understand, the ranch provides the kingdom with vital services. To ensure it is operating as it should, and as a gesture of appreciation, the crown orders a visitation to the ranch every year. Naya said hi. Tanaya said hi. What you doing, Sab? You just chilling? I see. Scheduled annual visit. Continued, detective. When the Sheikah force arrived, they found the victim bleeding out onto the floor. Next to him lay his daughter, Milan, breathing but unresponsive. After a thorough investigation, we arrested her, as she was deemed the only possible culprit. That about covers the gist of what happened. Very nice and... I don't know that word. I don't know. Very nice and nice. I don't know. Keep that up, and perhaps you will keep your job. Ho ho ho. I don't think the good detective here has to worry much about that, given she is the head of the department. Which reminds me, why is the head of the detectives herself on a case like this? Were the other detectives unavailable? That would be because I have been assigned to this case by order of the King of Hyrule himself. The king himself assigned you? That doesn't happen very often, does it? You are correct, Your Honor. I'm not usually involved in the field work like this. This time, however, the king felt it necessary because of who is involved. I'm just on the game with Naya for a little. Johnny, what you doing? I'm playing this new Zelda ROM hack. This shit look kind of cool. This shit cool so far. Who is involved? Is the death of a ranch worker really such a concern for the king? Well, as I said, Lan Ranch is a very important supplier of goods, to be sure. But that's not who I meant. What'd she pull out? I imagine the king wanted the top investigators on this job because it was the royal princess herself who discovered the crime scene. Okay, hold on. So we got some files here. Dono was a jolly old man who has presided over some of the cases. Prosecutor assigned to the case, rude to others, easily angered. He's 59. He's 34. Head of detectives assigned to investigate the case. Okay. So Zelda, like we saw, found. Oh, what the fuck happened? Dan Sav. Oh, why you want? What happened? What's good, Naya? Yo, what's good, Turbo? How you feeling, Brody? Yeah, so we seen Zelda, found them at the crime scene. We found Milan sitting there, you know, unresponsive but out cold. And Talon, unfortunately, lost his life. Hey, Naya, man. Okay, now that y'all talking this shit, now that y'all talking. Order in the court, motherfucker. Order in the court. The royal princess Zelda witnessed the crime? Ha! And there you have it. This case rides on the princess's own words. To doubt it would be to doubt your own royalty. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is bad. I can't really object to that. Wait a minute. Very well, if the princess is testifying today, it's better we don't make her needlessly wait. Take your time, Saf. Naya said you a lame young boy. Oh, yeah, I'm a lame young boy? I said that, bro. I mean, Naya, you said that, bro, yeah? Oh, all right. Detective, please testify about exactly why the defendant was arrested. I didn't say that? Cool, bro. If I'm a lame young boy, I'll be a lame young boy, bro. Fuck it, bro. Yo, these little rectangle flatberry pieces are so good. The reasons for arrest, they sound good. Okay, this is testimony. It is with regret that I agree with Dragmire. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. Oh no, what the fuck? We determined that the murder definitely took place inside of the ranch house. Okay? There were only 3 people on the ranch: the victim, the defendant, and the worker who has an alibi for the time of the crime. Does he now? Does he have an alibi? You're not lame. I believe you. The defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out onto the floor. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon. Without a doubt, that's what was used to kill the victim. Is that what she has in her hand? She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate. Yeah, bro, like, why would she do that, bro? Your Honor, I would like to submit these pieces of evidence to the court. Okay, so that was the testimony, right? Reason for arrest. Yeah, that was the testimony. Detective, please testify about exactly why the defendant was arrested. Okay, so I mean, she just said shit we basically already could assume, could infer. She was arrested because she's the only motherfucker who really did it for who could have done it. It wasn't Zelda. She just had walked in. They do visitation. It wasn't the other worker. The other worker's probably the other bull. He probably got, it's probably him, bro. I can see it now, bro. It's probably fucking him. Where the fuck he at, though? Let's talk to that nigga. First, I have the autopsy report performed by the Crown's top coroner. Autopsy report added to the court record. Can we look at that? What's that, the knife? Here is what we determined to be the murder weapon, which we took from the defendant's hands. That's a saw, okay. To make sure we had the correct weapon, we conducted a very thorough investigation. Okay, so we got this. Autopsy report. Deep, irregular wound made with a sharp metal object. The victim died from loss of blood no later than 8 o'clock in the morning. Supposed murder weapon found in Milan's hands, clean of blood. So they cleaned it of blood. Naturally, we searched everyone and thoroughly examined the ranch and its vicinity. Nothing unusual was found, but to be safe, we also checked the ranch's inventory list to see whether anything was missing. The list matches the items we found on the ranch exactly. Nothing but the saw had fresh blood on it. Ranch inventory. That does sound quite compelling. A list of equipment on the ranch. Okay, so we got 4 rakes, 4 garden hoses, 8 buckets, 2 hammers, 6 knives, 1 wood saw. Oh, that's his name, Ingo. Ingo did this, so March 15th. Maybe we can't look at the other side. Saws, or was that, what did I say, saves? Salt, oh, no, scythes. Scythes, shovels, flails, travels. I don't know if there's 1 wood saw. I don't know if that's the same saw. Brooms, 2, 3 axes, 28 horseshoes, 8 saddles. Not really much we could do with this information now. Damn, all these items, right? So be on a farm, bro. This must have been a truly terrifying scene. Dying from a wound made by a weapon like this is extremely painful. This only helps to prove the defendant's viciousness. At this rate, they're going to paint Milan as some heartless monster. There was one more thing I feel I should mention for the sake of completeness. Shortly after we arrived at the ranch, a courier showed up to take some milk shipments. Okay? Of course, business must go on. Is this really necessary to enter into evidence, though? The shipments did end up leaving the ranch, so I feel it bears mentioning. Were the contents checked before you let them go? Naturally. Who do you take us for? Even though the worker handling the shipments did get quite worked up about it, we cracked all of the boxes open to check what was inside. In the end, it did turn out to only be milk bottles. We let them through. Very well. Thank you for your thoroughness, detective. That's it. That's it. So that's it. So we got everything, all the information from IMPA, basically. So, what happens now? Well, this is where I step in and perform a cross-examination. Ah, great. How does that work? Huh? Could you explain what you're going to be doing? Can't hurt to go over this again. There's no time. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? The witness will repeat her testimony. I'll be able to scroll back and forth through individual statements by pressing A and B. Okay. Or with... Talking about the history? You'll just repeat it as many times as you want? That's right. I have to consider every little detail. Can't miss a thing. If I want more info about something, I can press L or Z to press the statement and ask the witness the question. Okay. Yeah, so we really like in this bitch. So we get to ask the motherfucker anything we want to know about any further. Wow, what the fuck? This shit going deep. Grill them for info. Yep. Since the witness has to come up with an answer on the spot, if they're lying, prompting for more info can make them slip up. Most importantly, though, if I find something that doesn't line up with the evidence, I can press R to begin to bring up the court record, yeah? The court record is basically a list of all the evidence, right? Yes. I can open it at any time if I need to recheck the facts. After choosing the contradicting item, I'll press up to raise an objection and present my doubts to the court. Oh, and I can not only present evidence, but profiles as well. Profiles? The court record contains a list of all the people involved, too. I can switch between evidence and profiles with R. If I need to review what's been said recently, I can also press start to see the history of messages. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Is the defense done whispering? Yo, shut up, bro. Can't curse in the courtroom. Haha, sorry. He's so upset about it. Why doesn't he just press to skip ahead? Wait, you can skip ahead with that? Oh, no way. Damn. Okay, damn. He just fucked me up with that shit. He ain't in rage baiting. He definitely rage baiting. He got me. I didn't know you could do that to skip ahead. Okay. I sincerely hope you're not implying that standard court procedure is a waste of time, Mr. Jagmar, right? In any case, we're ready, defense. Please begin the cross-examination. Ah, damn, I'm nervous. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be doing here. Cross-examination. Oh, shit. The reasons for arrest. Excuse me. Okay, wait. It is with regret that I agree with Jagmar. All the evidence points towards this girl being the culprit. We're determined that the murder definitely took place inside of the ranch house. There were only 3 people on the ranch: the victim, the defendant, and a worker who was an alibi for the time of the crime. The defendant was found unconscious right in front of the victim, who was bleeding out onto the floor. So these are things that we can like raise questions about. Yeah. Furthermore, she was holding a weapon without a doubt. That's what was used to kill the victim. She seems like such a bright girl. It's most unfortunate. You see anything wrong yet? Well, usually it's difficult to find anything wrong with the basic facts of the case. That said, I do think I saw one small thing. Really? That's great. It sure is, because I've got to poke all the holes I can find before the princess gets here. What is the small... Okay, so let me think. What is the small thing I'm seeing here?
I say it's the person.
Oh, fuck. I accidentally pressed L2. Fuck! What makes you think she's the culprit? Motherfucker, fuck you. She's about to tell you. Keep quiet and listen. Right. Sorry. Indeed, as I was saying, we determined the murder definitely took place. What?
You're the one with the other worker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 3 people, you say? I guess that would have to be Mr. Ingo. Yeah, bring that nigga out. Objection. Let me stop you before you start getting too excited. If you had listened to the rest of what the detective said, you'd notice she mentioned an alibi. Motherfucker, fuck you. How I object? Indeed, we're pretty certain that the ranch worker couldn't have been involved. Well, what is this alibi then, right? You might remember that I brought up some outgoing milk shipments. Well, the worker Ingo was in charge of them. He left the ranch house first thing in the morning and was busy preparing the shipments after that. Is that so? Surely he could have gotten away from that one really quick little murder. Objection. Bah. this wouldn't just be a quick little murder, as you so crudely put it. He'd have to have taken steps to hide his involvement too. There was definitely not enough time for that. Can I object? How do I object? This bitch. Unfortunately, I agree. Preparing a shipment is a lot of work. You have to milk all the cows, clean all the bottles, pour the milk all into them, arrange them all into crates, and finally load it all up into a wagon. Usually I had to do it together with father to finish before the courier arrived. The shipments were already ready when we arrived at the ranch. When we checked the boxes, they were all fully loaded with filled milk bottles. So this Ingo was able to do the work of two people, I said three, two people all on his own. Isn't that a bit odd? Here we go. Odd or not, he evidently did just that. Clearly, he's a man dedicated to his job. How do I object? Or perhaps the girl and her father are just very inefficient. This whole thing seems awfully suspicious if you ask me. I guess I have nothing to dispute it with. Whatever. We checked that. We checked this. I mean, it had to have taken place inside a ranch house, right? You said which one?
What about the weapon?
I'm just thinking that. Oh, let me see. Because if we do furthermore shoot, oh wait, no, not that way. Kind of catches right in front of the victim who is bleeding out onto the floor. I mean, that's pretty simple. Yo, my nigga Tommy, my brother. Tommy, my guy. Thank you for the 12-month and he died. My boy reached a year. My buddy, man. Appreciate you for the 12-month Annie, bro. What you want for the anniversary?
Chicken box.
She seems like such a, because I feel like if we talk about this, then we can bring up the picture. Clean of blood.
Wait, how many milk? How much milk?
And then we can present this stuff.
Wait, hold on.
There's 3 milk cartons.
What's the ship or the record? It shows inventory. Yeah.
I don't think it's saying anything about crates. Garden hose, hammers. No, I don't say nothing about no crates. Nah, no crates.
Maybe you could figure out something about the date of when you recorded this.
March 15th, Ingo.
If it even let you. Go ahead.
See if there was any mention about a date.
I think there was.
Oh, we can't go up that much. 3 people on the ranch. Don't say nothing about a date. We can't go. We can only go so far up. Ready to go to sleep, bro. W fucking stream. W streamer. Yo, thank you, Tommy, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you again for the 12 months. Hope you sleep good, my guy. Glad to see you around, bro. We gotta play Roblox soon. Deep irregular wound made with a sharp metal object. 8 o'clock. And you know, I wish we knew like the time. Oh, I present with this. I present evidence with up on the air. Okay. Deep irregular wound made, supposed murder weapon found in Milan's hands. I don't see the point in me presenting any of this, so we're just gonna talk about this then. And how can you be so sure of this? Look at the autopsy report. Deep irregular wound made with a sharp metal object. The saw was the only sharp implement in the ranch house that could produce such a wound. And as I've already mentioned, we also look closely at all the other sharp things on the ranch. Yo, Smoke Flacco, appreciate the follow, Brody. Garden hose, buckets. It say 6 knives. So what are we talking about here? What are we really talking about? And 3 axes? That's fucking cap. Let me object. Let me object. How do I object? None had recent blood on them. Objection. That still doesn't necessarily mean the saw was the murder weapon. Right, Link. Maybe the real culprit hid the real one. Oh yeah? Prove it then. Show us the real murder weapon. Well, I definitely don't have any way to do that. Still, something bothers me about the saw, about that saw. So you have nothing. What a waste of time. Yo, I will literally... What do you think of this statement, Your Honor? What do I think of it? Why do you ask? Well, I have this evidence here. Oh, fuck you, bitch. Don't listen to him, Judge. That evidence has nothing to do with what's been discussed. Oh, don't worry. I knew that. Attorneys always seem to ask what I think when they have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, he fried my shit. Drat. Fuck. He fried my shit. I want to know what you think about the weapon. Do I bring up the picture?
Wait, you ask my questions first.
What do you think of this statement, Your Honor?
Oh, you just lost in the door.
Oh, what the fuck? I don't get it.
Keep asking questions about the statements you said.
Fuck, I'm gonna die. Attorney tripping. Consult. So do you see anything wrong in his testimony? Me? Yeah, it's nice to put heads together sometimes, you know? Oh, I see. Well, yeah, you was there, nigga. Let me get some information out of you, Milan. They're pretty sure that the saw is the murder weapon. Shouldn't there be something on it if it was? You're right. You can't make a deep wound like that without your weapon being marked in some way. To show that to the court, I think there are at least 2 statements I could present the saw to. So I have to present the saw to different statements, present different weapons to different statements, or present different pieces of evidence to different statements. I don't know, man. And just how did you do that? It's quite simple. There was no blood found anywhere else. I feel like we asking about stupid, obvious shit, bro. Like, had the victim been attacked at some other location, we'd expect a trail of it leading to the scene. Couldn't the killer have just cleaned it all up? Certainly not. Like, they got a counter argument for every fucking thing I say. The path to the ranch, house at Lan Lan Ranch, is not paved in any way. Cleaning blood off the ground would require disturbing the soil. Naturally, we found nothing of the sort. There wouldn't have been enough time to pull that off anyway. Likely true. Right, it sounds like the location of the crime scene is pretty firm. But I'm not giving up yet. Like, it just seems like I'm asking about stupid ass shit. I'm gonna just go with this one. You see anything wrong yet? Usually it's difficult to find anything wrong with the basic facts of the case. But I do think I saw one small thing. What is the one small thing I
saw? One small thing. Oh, Johnny, you got big brain, bro. You got this.
I don't know, bro. I just don't know I don't know how this game works. She sure is. We've known each other for years. Nice. Yet she murdered her father in cold blood. How curious. Perhaps you're just bad judges of perhaps you're just bad judges of character, both of you. No way. Just give me some time and I'm going to prove it.
Okay, you can probably show
You see anything wrong yet. Did we just ask all the questions? Milan fainted? Correct. We couldn't get her to wake for a long time. Eventually, we decided to administer a healing fairy so she could be questioned. I guess finding the body was just that much of a shock, huh? Ha! Probably just pretending, trying to make it look like she had merely found the body. In any event, like, I don't...
Bring up the photo that you have.
I did, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Fuck. We can skip with this. I forgot we could skip. Skip all this. I feel like I presented that already, though. This evidence reveals a clear contradiction in the testimony, Your Honor. I feel like I did that already with that piece of statement. I must say, I can't say I see anything clear there. But the only thing that's clear here is your incompetence. Oh my fucking gosh, I'm gonna lose. I guess I must be on the wrong track. Ow!
So somehow you have to bring up something about the weapon.
So I'm right here on this one? It gotta be this one. Okay. Wait a minute. Huh? This seems like a fairly large oversight. I feel like I did that already. I just want to make sure of something. Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure of something. The state the saw is currently in is how you found it at the crime scene. That's correct. That's strange, considering how much the victim bled out and how deep his wound was. Why is there no blood on the supposed murder weapon? Yeah, get the talking. Is that all you have?
Oh, it's because it's clean, or it's because he cleaned it?
I thought they cleaned it before. Like, I guess that would just defeat the purpose of the evidence. So. Naturally, the prosecution has an explanation for why the saw is clean. Oh, shit. Behold, this cloth was found in the defendant's other hand. No way. How did I miss that? As you can plainly see, it is stained with blood. The defendant simply wiped the murder weapon in a futile attempt to hide her involvement. Ah, fuck. Objection! If Milan was trying to hide her involvement, why didn't she just leave the crime scene? Obviously, she was trying to hide the body before the royal visitation arrived at the ranch. Unfortunately for her, it just so happened that the delegation arrived quite a bit earlier than scheduled. In a panic, she quickly wiped the saw off and pretended to faint to make it look like she just stumbled upon the scene. Motherfucker, objection. Young lady, things are not looking very good for you right now. The court accepts the bloodied cloth into evidence. Ah, fuck. So, what's the story with this cloth? Well, as I was doing a final check around the ranch, I noticed that the part of this fence around the horse paddock was damaged. Fuck, Rexy, I'm not gonna lie, Rexy, we might be cooked. And I already wasted my hearts. Not entirely sure when that happened, but sometimes one of the horses just gets a bit too rowdy, you know? Right. Anyway, I didn't want to bother Mr. Ingo about it, so I tried to cut up a new rail by myself to patch it up. But then the saw slipped and I cut my hand open. Oh goodness, are you okay? Well, it wasn't that bad. It did bleed quite a lot though, so I used that cloth to quickly bandage the wound. They playing crazy defense, no bullshit. They play full court pressing my shit. I'm back into the wall, nigga. I was actually going into the ranch house to ask father to help me with the fence. Ha! A likely story. And impossible to verify now, of course. The Sheikah Force had to use a fairy on the defendant to get her out of her supposed unconsciousness. I do have to give her some credit. She is one cunning woman. Yo, fuck, man. They full court pressing my shit. She knew that would explain a sudden lack of any wound on her hand. Oh, why, yes, fairies are wonderful. Just the other day, I slammed my hand with the gravel and one took the pain off immediately. Wow. Great. Glad to know they're used for such important things. But, dang it. Too bad there's no way to tell whose blood is on the cloth. I do believe this matter has been settled. I'm ready to call my next witness. Uh-oh. Is that all I can get out of her? You served your purpose, Sheikah. Be gone! Fine. But you had best treat her highness with respect, or I'll see to it that you spend the night in the dungeons. Do not presume to threaten me, Sheikah. A night of darkness and solitude would be nothing but comfort for me. You think you thorough, bro? You not cool, bro? Thought that was hard, bro? Is that so? Then perhaps we should fill the dungeons with lit candles for the occasion. They're glaring daggers at each other. If this doesn't end soon, we're all in trouble. Order, order! I'm sure we'll treat the princess with utmost respect. You may step down, detective. Zelda need to come in here now, bro. I need to hear her side of the story. This case has already made me weary with all the pointless jabber. The time is ripe to deal the final blow. I call Her Highness Princess Zelda of Hyrule to the stand. Oh shit.
Ew.
Why Zelda looks so young and Link is adult?
Why she look like that?
I don't know. I mean, is Link tired of this bullshit? Is something the matter? Yeah, something the matter, nigga. We in the middle of a trial. Why is everyone quiet all of a sudden? If she looked 12, exactly. Ah, Your Highness, I believe we're all just a bit uncertain on how to proceed. It is quite the honor to have such an esteemed guest in these halls. Bah. In the face of the law, the princess is no different from a peasant. Name and occupation, now. The prosecution will behave. I will not have any derogatory statements directed at the princess. Derogatory? I simply wish not to waste any more time. We must employ proper procedure. Oh man. It is all right, detective. I believe the prosecution does have a point. In the eyes of the law, we are all equals. Hey, my boy, yo, what's good, Vil? On this stand, I am just another witness. I should not be getting any special treatment. Very admirable, Your Highness. We can all rest easy knowing that Hyrule is destined to have such a wise monarch in its future. Why he put the dots though? Why he put the dots though? Yes, indeed. Oh nah. Oh nah. This shit better end with a fight scene between me and Ganon, bro. I need to whoop his ass, bro. Vil, we in a court case right now. We need help. No bullshit, Vil. We in an intense court case, bro. We need you to come to the stand, bro. I eagerly await the day when our next ruler takes the throne and reshapes the kingdom in their image. Yo, this nigga is an asshole. He's talking about him. You're not taking shit. You flatter me, prosecutor. Now then. I believe I was asked for my name and occupation. I am Zelda, current princess of Hyrule, and an heir apparent to the throne. Marvelous, Your Highness. Before we begin, I would just like to know, how were you at Lon Lon Ranch to witness this terrible accident? It is simple, really. Lon Lon Ranch is Hyrule Castle Town's biggest food supplier. Not only that, but the ranch also equips Hyrule's royal guard with the finest of horses. Every year, the royal family makes a visit as a gesture of goodwill and to ensure the quality of the steeds. I'm coming to the stand and saying you're guilty because you still haven't done karaoke. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Wow, I didn't know your horses were used by the royal guard. Yep, we work hard every year to make sure they're in the best possible condition. Father loved to boast about it to other ranch owners. No Talon. I'm sure he did. How unfortunate that the ranch may no longer meet the crown's high standards under new management. The royal family has a backup, I trust. We are all looking for one. Naturally, those standards are quite high. Objection. Yo, what's good, Ja? I'm playing this shit, bro. Yes, of course. Now then, please describe what you saw on the day of the incident. Yes, please tell us your testimony. All right, bro. See what you got to say. Witness testimony. The scene behind the door. I arrived at Lan Lan Ranch a little after 8 a.m., accompanied by my loyal guards. I remember being surprised at how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us. I could sense that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went inside. The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it. But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch owner's chest with the saw she was holding. She saw her do it? Zelda's fucking lying. Zelda is a fucking liar. Okay, Zelda might nah, but Zelda not cooking shit because she's talking about some she saw her do it? That changes the whole thing. She saw her kill her own father? I was overcome with fear and I screamed. I'll never forget what I saw the other day. I heard that Talon and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would commit such horrible violence. They look fried, yo. All their eyes red as shit. They look like they just like stressed. Link like, what? Oh my, you saw the very moment the victim was killed? There you go. I'm not gonna lie, we're cooked. We're cooked.
No, you good.
Decisive testimony. As there is no need to doubt the princess's statement, I call for the judge to make a ruling right away. What? Oh yeah, Link objection. Hey now, hold on. I didn't get to cross-examine the witness yet. Objection? You haven't, fool, because there was no need. Did you not hear one word of what I said? Objection, nigga. Didn't you just say we should follow all the procedure and treat the princess like any other witness? This is the defense's right. You complete order, motherfucker. I believe the defense has a point. They do have every right to perform a cross-examination no matter who is testifying. I was quite looking forward to this part myself. I have only ever read about court proceedings in the Royal Library. She's excited for this part because whole time we about to cook her shit. Because how you gonna say that you saw the motherfucker do it and we about to debunk that shit right now? Hold on. That being said, I will not tolerate any reckless accusations towards the princess. Is that clear? Naturally, Your Honor. How am I going to cross-examine the princess? This isn't going to end well. What's gotten into this prosecutor? That seemed like a rather intense outburst. Well, I do have a guess. Oh? Because of the princess's status, it's possible that Dragmire didn't have an opportunity to discuss her testimony with her. Okay, so he didn't get to really manipulate the situation like he tried to do in Milan, you feel what I'm saying? So she has no reason to really lie, Princess Zelda, which also fucks us, but that might mean that this testimony is a surprise even to him. But he taking it how it's come though, because at the end of the day, it's in his favor. This could be my chance. Before we begin, there was just one thing that caught my attention. I believe the princess mentioned seeing some kind of glass bottle at the crime scene. Do we have that? 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 That would be this, I presume. What is that? Fucking cologne? Perfume? That shit's so tough. I fuck with it now for real. Why, yes, that is it. That is exactly it. What is that, motherfucker? Oh, this is the bottle of perfume. It is perfume. The perfume that that father intended to gift to her highness when she arrived. Ooh, okay. He quickly rode out of town to get it at the last moment. Okay. So that's the perfume he's planning to get his Zelda. We didn't know that the princess was coming instead of the king until only about 2 hours before the visitation. So he ran. Okay, so let's think about this. So we didn't know. So we thought the king was coming. We didn't know that Zelda was coming until 2 hours prior. Milan and Talon didn't know. So With such short notice, I'm sorry, I'm excited. With such short notice, he went to the town to grab the perfume 2 hours before, until only 2 hours before the visitation. So 2 hours before 8 a.m., it was 6 a.m. So he went at 6 a.m. in the morning. Oh, how thoughtful. He really did not need to bother himself, though. As fascinating as this all is, the prosecution doesn't believe it's relevant to the case. Objection, nigga! Shut up! It's good to have a full picture of the crime scene. The defense requests the bottle be accepted into evidence. Desperate to latch onto every little thing, are you? Whatever. You can add it to the evidence if it'll make you happy. No skin off my teeth. In that case, the court accepts this bottle into evidence. Perfume bottle. Now then, defense, begin your cross-examination. All right, y'all, we gotta cook here because we only got 2 fucking hearts, and I don't know what happens when we lose all our hearts. Do we have to start the whole fucking thing over? That'd be crazy. Hopefully it starts from like the last... We do? Yes?
Yeah.
Nigga, did you watch the video? You're not supposed to watch the video.
I didn't watch the video. That's how the game works.
Oh my God. Fuck. I arrived at Line Ranch a little after 8 a.m. accompanied by my loyal guards. I remember being surprised at how quiet everything was. There was nobody there to welcome us. Nobody there to welcome y'all? Not even Ingo? Suspicious! Suspicious! I could sense that something... Because what was Ingo doing? Why was he not there to welcome them? Because it don't gotta be us. It could have been Ingo. Maybe that's his job. I could sense that something was wrong. I opened the door to the ranch house and went inside. Okay. The room was mostly empty. There was a table with some kind of crystal bottle on top of it. But in front of the table, a terrifying scene was unveiling. The defendant hacked at the ranch with the saw she was holding. I was overcome with fear, and I screamed. I will never forget what I saw that day. Talon and his daughter were incredibly kind. I cannot believe she would have committed such a horrible act. Let's see what Milan got to say. I can't believe the princess would lie like this. Right? She lying? Because I believe my client 100%. Yeah, it really is shocking. You don't believe her, right? Even if she's the princess, that means nothing. I didn't do it. You trust authority or your best friend. I need something very concrete to disprove what the princess is saying. What do we have, man? What do we have? We got the cloth.
You got some that say that proves like the time of 8 a.m.
We don't have anything though. No later than 8 a.m. I got this. No later than 8 a.m. Victim died from loss of blood no later than 8 a.m. I arrived at Lon Ranch a little after 8 a.m. accompanied by my loyal guards. Wait, yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! It said he died a little bit after 8 a.m., but she walked in and saw him get... Yes! She's fucking lying. We fucking got her, y'all. We fucking got her. She's a fucking liar. Objection! Your Honor, Your Highness, I believe I found something that doesn't quite match up with the facts. Come on, bro. How dare you question the princess? Oh shit, I accidentally skipped it. Oh no, this nigga just ran the gabble. Oh my god, Link in 5, nigga. Link in 7, nigga. We full court press. We got 2 fucking hearts left. You will let the defense speak, prosecutor. Hi, Kenya, mother. Link is in the courtroom. He got a case. This is a whole different experience, and we on ass. We putting belt the ass right now. We putting belt the ass. I think I see why he so desperately wanted to prevent this cross-examination now. Your Highness, you stated that you arrived at the ranch shortly after 8 a.m., correct? Yes, the visit was scheduled for 8:30 exactly, but we were quite a bit early. I see. That makes something you mentioned quite impossible. As stated by the autopsy report, the victim definitely died before 8 a.m. Bitch, we caught you. You couldn't have seen the defendant attack the ranch owner when you arrived. Because the victim was already dead by then. Come on. Is Link a lawyer or on trial? He's the lawyer. He's a loyal. Wait, what the fuck did Link do? Nah, Link the lawyer. He trying to get his best friend out the situation. His best friend on trial for killing her dad. He's trying to prove to the court that she didn't kill her dad. It was somebody else. Come on, Link. Yes, you really caught her in a lie. She really did lie. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know how she's gonna explain this shit, but you gotta explain yourself. Your Highness, what is the meaning of this? While I wholeheartedly respect and serve the crown, I will nonetheless not tolerate lies in my court. I have not lied. I suppose I did not see the exact moment it happened. I guess I only thought I did. She's a fucking liar. She thought she did, but you can't be coming up here on thoughts and make believes and shit. You gotta know exactly what you looking at, exactly what you thinking, exactly what you know you saw. We caught you. I'm screaming. You had me where I thought Link was caught up. Nah, Link ain't caught up. Link will never be caught up. Link the hero here. He always the hero. The hero of law, to be in fact. We got her right here. Princess, this is a matter of life and death. Exactly. I definitely saw the defendant there, though, along with the body. There was no one else who could have done it. I remember all of the other details correctly. The body's on the floor, the pool of blood. You have to believe me. Perhaps it'll be best if Her Highness revises her testimony. Ugh, that's not good. There's still not enough doubt to overturn this testimony. I'll have to find something else, or this case will be over. So she gets to revise her shit? Okay, so she about to revise her shit. Let's talk part two of Zelda's, what I actually saw. Okay. I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. Yeah, bitch, you should be sorry. This is life and death. She could literally die tonight. Perhaps it'll be best if Zelda stops lying. Exactly. I did not see the actual moment of the attack, but it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house. Okay. Miss Milan and her father were the only ones at the scene of the crime, so she must be the culprit. Still can't really argue with that. I see. You only saw the aftermath of the scene, not the actual crime being committed. Exactly. Don't know why you still lied about that. I'm still not going to forget. I'm still not going to just like walk over that, but you know. Very well. Hopefully there are no issues in your testimony this time. Defense, it's time for your cross-examination. All right, part two, y'all. We got lock in. Dragmire still looks pretty angry. I bet he didn't expect such a blatant contradiction to pop up. If I could just find another one like that, the princess's testimony would become completely untrustworthy in the eyes of the judge. We gotta find something, bro. I mean, I think here, the only thing that we could possibly bring up is Ingo. Where's Ingo in all of this? I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I did not see the actual moment of the attack, but it had to have happened shortly before I went to the ranch house. Miss Milan and her father were the only ones at the scene of the crime, so she must be the culprit. See what Milan got to say. Well, this is a little more plausible than the last testimony she gave. Yeah, because it's a lot less. She was so confident. Now mind you, she said 7 things last time. She dumbed it down to 4 things. Because I suppose it matches the detective's account, doesn't it? Still, I feel like something here sticks out like a sore thumb. The fact that it's the only thing that could possibly is this. Let's talk about this.
Hey, let me read the other one.
Are you sure Milan was the only person there other than the victim? From what I recall, there's an upstairs room at the ranch house. What if someone was hiding there? Objection. Don't be stupid, defense. If someone was hiding up there, the Sheikah force would have found them. True. I stood guard at the door the entire time. No one could have left. True. What if they jumped out a window? Good shit. Do not be ridiculous. Those windows are very high up. This is a matter of life and death, motherfucker. They could have did it. Actually, those windows can't even be opened. They'd have to break one to leave. Oh, okay. Right. Dang. Huh?
Let me read the second one.
The second one said, I did not see the actual moment of the attack.
Okay, let me see the third one.
But it had to have happened shortly before I went to the ranch house. But it had to have happened shortly before I went to the ranch house. Yeah, that makes sense because he died no later than 8. She got there. She was supposed to get there 8:30. Hold on. Can we look back at what she said? Or no? You're not gonna let me look out that far? I not see the action, but I haven't had.
Ask her if she. I don't know if you can use it as evidence. Before she had said she saw a saw.
We can't go back to that though. That was her last testimony. That was her last testimony.
So you can't use any evidence from the last testimony, not even the perfume bottle?
I can't use anything that she said because I can only use this shit. Ranch's gift for the princess, bought just before the crime, found at the crime scene. She says that it had to have happened shortly before I went into the ranch house.
I would say
After the crime.
about the third one.
Who saws that? Is that not suspicious? What are you talking about? The saw? Let's ask. Let's just keep asking her shit. It had to have happened shortly. So what?
Yeah, ask the third one.
Yeah. Is that not bought before, but at the crime scene? Yeah, the perfume. No, it was the perfume. How can you be so sure of that, princess? Well, when I entered the ranch house, the victim still had the murder weapon embedded into his body. That can't be true. Because she had it in her hand.
That's true. And
Right?
ask about the saw, and it said if it was embedded in his body, then it wouldn't be able to wipe it clean with the cloth. Because it still had blood on it.
This is what she saw. She's saying when I entered the ranch house, the victim still had the murder weapon embedded in his body. That's not true because we saw what she saw. She saw that the victim had it in her hand. I mean, the victim, Milan, she had it in her hand. It wasn't embedded in his body.
Alright, so ask her about the saw.
He said, what? Oh, this nigga's an actor. It is obvious that what that means, is it not? The killer did not even have enough time to try to hide the weapon. We caught him in a lie.
So she couldn't.
Yes, I might have not seen the murder firsthand, but I must have been very close to doing so. I think it would be advisable for Her Highness to amend her testimony. Certainly, Your Honor.
That's
Interesting.
about the cloth.
Dragmeyer certainly doesn't look very happy, but that's gonna cost me a heart. I have to ask that aligning with one of the things, one of her testimonies. Thinking about it, I might just know why.
Okay, now you can ask about.
Okay, now we got more shit. We got more shit to work with. I'm sorry for embellishing the truth a little bit. I did not see the actual moment of the attack, but it had to have happened shortly. The murder weapon was still stuck into the victim's body after all. That's not true.
So bring up the evidence.
Supposed murder weapon found in Milan's hand. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did she even see anything? Like, damn, why she even talking exactly? I don't know why, bro. She talking all this. She's lying. She's lying. I don't know what's going on in her head. She's just too young and naive for this kid. But we caught her in a lie. We're about to two-heart clutch this shit. I believe I found another reason to doubt the witness's words. It seems the prosecution sees what I'm getting at here. That's why he reacted like that, because we already fucking said that it was found in her hands. So it was a shock to him hearing her say that she found the fucking saw in his fucking chest already. He like, what? Bitch, you fucking up my shit. He like, bitch, you about to get me booked. Honestly, she the perfect witness, because when I say doubt, there was a bloody cloth discovered at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has argued before that it was used to wipe the saw clean. If the princess saw the saw lodged into Talon's body and the crime scene was left intact, then it couldn't have been wiped.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Prosecutor Dragmeyer, care to explain? All right, you mad as shit now? We got you now. You mad now? You mad now? This is the most perplexing. Your Highness, are you sure that's what you saw? This bitch is lying. Who paid her to lie like this? You're literally the queen of the castle. You're the princess. Like, what the fuck? Well, maybe the princess decided to pull the saw out in a valiant yet futile attempt to save the victim. Wow, you gonna say that about the princess? You don't think she would have said that? You gonna put her hands on the crime scene and then wipe the blade clean? That would be almost like framing the defendant. Exactly. Of course I did no such thing. So now Ganondorf reaching, he trying to grab for shit. He trying to grab for shit. I made sure the crime scene stayed intact. Wait, what? What'd you say?
He made sure it stayed intact.
He made sure it stayed intact. I guess I must have made up the memory about the saw sticking out of Mr. Talon as well. Nah, yo, yeah, no bullshit. Get her the fuck out of here. This nigga can't believe it. She made that up too. Everybody can't say shit. The whole courtroom quiet. You idiotic girl. I thought she was the princess though. I thought she was the princess. Oh, you throw your ass in jail right now, nigga. Do you even realize what you've done through your bumbling? I am sorry. I was just so excited to stand as a witness in court just this once. Well, bitch, this is your first and last time, motherfucker. You never again. Whenever I tried telling my father about anything, he always seemed so disinterested. Just this once, I wanted to feel listened to. Oh, damn. That'll make me feel bad. Oh, damn.
I don't care, bro. Get her out.
Damn. The defendant, it is clear that she did it. I just wanted to play a larger part in her capture. What? So now this bitch going full force in. She just wanna. What's wrong with you, Zelda? Yo, the king, the throne is corrupt. The throne is corrupt. I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Your Highness, the court is no place for silly games. As it stands, I'm afraid we will have to strike your statements from the court record completely. Good shit, Link. Yeah. The hero of law, nigga. Yes, I did it. Yeah, the prosecution lost their key witness. Let's do it, nigga. Good shit, man. Oh, she mad. No, please wait. I have more to say. Oh, my fucking gosh. What could you possibly have to say? I was wrong about the crime scene, but I still have not testified about what I saw afterwards. Bah. Why would we care about that? It's best that you leave and stop damaging my case with your idiocy. Even if you are not interested in my words, you might be interested in the evidence I found. Ooh, she got something to show for it. Now she got something to show for it. He said, what? This nigga like he just got shot. Huh? Evidence? Of course. While the Sheikah force investigated inside the ranch house, I looked around the rest of the ranch on my own. Sheikah, did you know about this? Nope. Of course I did. Did she? You did? Oh, what? She knew about it? I'll have your head for this. Order in the court, nigga. You can't be talking like that. What is the meaning of this, detective? Why have you withheld this from the court? It's quite simple. The princess specifically requested to present her finding on her own. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. What? And you agreed to this? This court is not some playground where children decide when evidence should be presented just because they have a crown. He's being rude about it, but I can't help but agree with Dragmire on this one. I mean, I get it. I get both sides. Also, I don't really buy this story. There's no way Impa would have allowed this. Believe me, I wasn't thrilled with the request either. However, after seeing the evidence in question, I didn't think it would be at all important to the case. She didn't think the evidence would be important. Thus, I let the princess have her fun. So what the fuck is this evidence? This is highly, highly irregular. What the fuck is the evidence? I'm not sure how to feel about this, prosecutor. Naturally, I object to this nonsense. What is going on, bro? Where my Wookiees at? Wookiees. If the detective thinks it's irrelevant, then this is probably just a waste of time. Exactly. All the evidence points to the defendant. It's still clear she did it, even without a witness at the scene. My God. I see. Defense? What do we do? If we object to presenting the evidence, then Dragmire loses his key witness. Plus, whatever the princess presents could be bad for our case too. How, though? It seems irrelevant. So we should agree with the prosecution? Well, on the other hand, we don't really have much to go on. This could be our only lead left. What the fuck? Well, don't keep us waiting. Surely, you won't throw away all of your progress you've made thus far. What do I do? Request the evidence or ignore it? I really do low-key want to see what it is, though. Request it?
Request.
You want me to request?
Yeah.
But he said, hold on. How the hell are you regular? I'm not sure how to feel about this, prosecutor. Object to the, if the detective thinks it's irrelevant, this is probably just a waste of time. All the evidence points to the defendant. It's still clear she did it, even without a witness at the scene. What do we do? If we object to presenting the evidence, then Dragmire loses his key witness. Plus, whatever the princess presents could be bad for our case too. Well, on the other hand, we don't really have much to go on. This could be our only lead left. So it's like, so we just got to make a choice. He loses his key witness if we don't want to see the evidence. But if we request it, this could be our only lead. So I think we take that risk. Yeah, I think we take that risk.
Oh yeah.
I really hope this is the right choice. Oh shit, man. I feel like nothing could have came out. I feel like nothing could have came bad out of just not requesting either. The case would have just went on, and we would have just had to have brought in Ingo or some shit, and then just like fuck. Can you clutch with the info you got? That's what I'm saying. I feel like I can, and plus Ingo got to come up to the stand too. I feel like we could have clutched. I feel like
presented anything that can defend her for real.
But I'm saying, but Ingo could have came up. We could have caught him in a lie or some shit though. He probably would have came up with some evidence. So I feel like it couldn't have been nothing bad for her. But like, we'll see, bro. They talking about princess having her fun. Like this shit may actually be some bullshit.
Could be a milk bottle or something, bro.
It probably is, bro. It's probably some bullshit, bro. It's probably some bullshit. If it's a milk bottle, it's bullshit. What the fuck gonna do to the milk bottle? Zelda doing enough with putting seasoning on her testimony, literally, nigga. Fuck. What? While I agree that the situation is irregular, we should still examine all evidence available. It would be silly to dismiss it as irrelevant without even seeing what it is. True, bro. I guess it's gonna be some bullshit, though. I do believe you have a point, defense. However, I must warn you. In order to admit this piece of evidence into the court record, the princess's statement that she found it must be admitted as testimony, along with everything else she might say. Oh my We can't take nothing if she say it's true though, bro, because she been lying this whole fucking time. Yes, Your Honor, I'm well aware. The defense wishes to give the princess just one more chance. We're giving her another chance when she's been on our fucking side. She said, you idiotic piece of shit. Very well then, Your Highness, please testify once more before the new piece of evidence you found during your own investigation. Even Impa said that shit was irrelevant, bro. Thank you. I will not let you down this time, I promise. Well, I can only hope so. They say third time's a charm, bro. The princess should understand the gravity of the situation at hand now. She should have understood it the first time. I just hope this new evidence isn't damaging to our case. See what it is, bro.
You're gonna be good.
Bro, I hope you ain't fucking spoil it for yourself, because you giving off, you know what the fuck gonna happen vibes.
I bet I didn't.
I wish to express my most heartfelt apologies for my mistakes in the earlier testimony. Upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim, who was bleeding out. Okay, that's what you saw. That's what we saw, right? Let me just make sure I'm reading this right, just in case you're lying. Upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim who was bleeding out. Okay, that sounds right. That sounds about right. Girl, get off the stand, because what the fuck? Exactly, Kenya. I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop to see where it was coming from. I followed the scent and found a burnt out fire nearby and a small, nearly empty bottle of lamp oil. I, of course, took the bottle straight to the head detective.
I mean, whoever murdered him possibly stayed there overnight.
There it is, the oil bottle I found. So somebody made a fire?
Yeah.
Is something wrong? This might actually be completely irrelevant. It seems irrelevant. How are we gonna make something out of this? Let me just look at my evidence. Of course there is, foolish girl. That has nothing to do with this. Your great finding is some random fire on a ranch? Please. I mean, random fire on a ranch? Why is definitely a valid question, but it also does seem irrelevant to what happened at the scene of the crime. But we'll see. But I'm definitely guessing it's Ingo, bro. Gotta be Ingo. Bring Ingo here, bro. Fuck all this other shit. This nigga need to talk. What next? Are you going to declare every rake on the premises suspicious? Well, the prosecution will calm down. It's bad. Your Honor, despite the fact that this evidence might not seem to add anything at the moment, the defense still asserts its rights to a cross-examination. Some straws have been grasped. Why must you insist on the charade, defense? The princess has merely recounted the same view of the crime scene as the head detective. You haven't been able to find any contradictions in her statements. I believe there might be a way to tie the princess's new evidence into the case. Ridiculous. Regardless of what the prosecution thinks, the defense does have a right to a cross-examination. The court admits the oil bottle into evidence. I just really hope this isn't a complete waste of time, defense. For both your own sake and your clients'. Cross-examination time, y'all. Again. My findings. Okay, so we got 7 pieces of evidence of hearings to work with. I wish to express my most heartfelt apologies for my mistakes. Upon entering the ranch house, I saw the defendant passed out in front of the victim who was bleeding out. I stood guard at the entrance of the ranch house until the Sheikah force arrived. Once the Sheikah started investigating the crime scene, I decided to take a look around the ranch. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor in the air. I had to stop to where it was coming from. I had to stop to see where it was coming from. I followed the scent and found a burnt out fire nearby and a small, nearly empty bottle of lamp. Let's see what she said. Do you have any idea why there would be a fire at the ranch that day? No, it is pretty odd. And it sounds like it's definitely worth looking into, although it'll be hard to link it to the crime in any way. Situations like these, getting as much info as possible is my best bet. Yeah, so let's just question her. Nigga, I didn't even get to talk. Okay, whatever. You're right. That was pointless. You didn't just go home? The royal visitation was supposed to last a lot longer. Father was not expecting us back at the castle until much later. I came to the ranch to examine the horses, so I supposed I could at least do that in the meantime. How long did it take the Sheikah to arrive at the scene? It does not take very long to make the trip from Hyrule Castle Town to Lon Lon Ranch. I cannot imagine it was more than 20 minutes. Okay, so let's think about that. That is pretty fast. Although I imagine the fact that the princess was involved helped speed it up. Slow pokes. I would be there in half that time. Running backwards even. I suppose it's no surprise though. Hylian horses are naturally inferior to our fine Gerudo steeds. The Gerudo buy horses from our ranch too, you. Just don't bother. He's trying to rile you up. This nigga rage baiting. Stretch. I don't really need to stretch for her. I'm cool. I've been sitting up this whole time. I don't really need to stretch. Honestly. I don't got no water though. You gotta wait. Her princess privilege is heavy because you ain't no way you got this many holes. Exactly. Yo, real shit, Kenya. She been on the stand for way too fucking long. While I was walking near the silo, I noticed a strong odor. She stood guard at the entrance. Did anything happen during that time? No, not that I recall. The guards did occasionally protest and ask me to let them take over, but I held my stance. While commendable in theory, staying in the same room as a dangerous killer isn't very wise. What if she woke up and lashed out at you? Sweet Hylia up above. That thought did not occur to me. Of course not, foolish girl. Since when do princess stand guard, right? But the guards did stand close by. I would have been safe. Wonderful to see how much faith in our princess has in our royal guard. Yes, of course I do. In any case.
You saying that because you about to take it over.
No bullshit. What was the smell like? Oh, it was awful. A really terrible stench. Surely you don't mean to say that you found the smell of horse manure suspicious. Maybe it was that. Do not be ridiculous. The smell was not coming from the horses. Man, that's all the evidence. That's all I get from her from that. Fire, huh? Now, let me remind you, Defense, that there's any number of reasons why a fire could have been there. What? You can still feel the cold grasp of death early in the morn. Princess, how long would you estimate the fire had been out before you found it? Brave Streamer and W Zelda gameplay, appreciate you, my guy. W fucking Vera. Alright, there was still smoke rising out of the ashes, so it must have been put out recently. It had to have been Ingo, bro. He's the only person. So around the time of the crime. So someone prepared their breakfast there. I repeat, this fire is irrelevant. Fuck out of here, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Objection. I think he's realized the same thing I did. Well, who was it? Who could have lit that fire anyway? Had it have been Ingo, it would have to have been the ranch worker who was putting the milk shipments together at the time. Thank you for using your common sense. At this point, I think she the culprit. I don't even know the crime. I don't even know what the crime was, but let's just lock her up, right? Let's lock her up for lying in the courtroom, bro. Treason. On her own kingdom, it was almost certainly him. If you really want to ask about his little barbecue, you might just get your wish soon. Doesn't sound like it was very appetizing. But without any concrete But without anything concrete to pin on him, he'll just be able to brush it off. Right, and she allowed you to present it? Well, I was the one to find it, and since I was going to the trial anyway. Utter ridiculousness. Yes. Please make this the last time you do something like this, Your Highness. No bullshit. Proper procedures exist for a reason. Yes, I understand. Do you have any idea why there would be a fire at the ranch that day? No, it's pretty odd. Oh, this shit we just already.
Hey, what did that say?
We read that already. Pay attention, bull.
Hey, what?
Is there anything else in the room? Only the, I know, as Tom, I'm just getting this last one out. Only the beautiful little crystal bottle I mentioned before. The house was rather barren. Most of our things are on the top floor since the downstairs room is mostly used for ranch business these days. The occasional game. Ah, of course, Dad's famous cuckoo game. Ooh, cuckoo game? The good old days. Is the defense done reminiscing? There will be plenty of time to do that when the defendant's behind bars. I was just trying to distract myself from the fact that there's nothing to latch onto here. Defense, I believe that is enough. Doesn't seem like you're getting any closer to finding a connection between this fire and the crime at all. Huh? No, I suppose not, Your Honor. Naturally, I've said this was a waste of time from the beginning. In that case, this cross-examination is over? What? No. Thank you for your time, Your Highness. I assume you have no more revelations to share with us. Fuck, I feel like I sold. Your Highness, if you'd allow me to escort you back to Hyrule. Fuck, I feel like I sold. I feel like I... Damn, I didn't know. I would hate to know this is where my peasant tax dollars are going, right? Did I sell? Like I sold. We maintain that the evidence on its own is enough to convict the defendant. I do believe I'm nearly ready to hand down my verdict. But, Your Honor, there's nothing that definitively shows that Milan committed the crime. This is all circumstantial. There's no way she could kill her own father. That is an excellent point, defense. The prosecution has yet to elaborate on the defendant's motive. Particide is not something a person commits lightly. I did briefly touch on the subject during my opening statement. But naturally, the prosecution is fully prepared to elaborate on the matter. She's about to talk about how she wanted the ranch. I would like to call in my third witness. This has to be the ranch worker. I've been waiting for this nigga. Before calling him in, though, the prosecution requested a brief recess to prepare. Thought you said you were already prepared. Maybe he wants to double check that his new witness won't pull anything weird like the princess did. You about to take a break? Very well, I do believe a break would benefit us. Yeah, you about to take a break. Court will reconvene after a 15-minute recess. Court is adjourned. This is stressful, Jay. I don't know what to do, Jay. I feel like I don't know what I would have brought up, bro.
I don't know what I would have brought up. Anything there?
Like, I'm thinking, like, what would I have done? How would I have brought up the cloth? What would I have? How would I have brought up and what part would I have brought up the oil?
Nothing.
Oh no, bro. Like, Link did say something. Like, I just don't know what I would have. I don't know what I would have brought up. I feel like you could have brought something up there though. I just don't know what. Let me look at my evidence.
See what's in your inventory.
Yeah, I gotta look at it too. March 15th, Ingo. I'm probably saving this for Ingo. Knobs, hammers.
I don't think she would have saw my sister.
Crates.
I don't think you could have brought any evidence up. It was just the questioning part that was good. And you got another piece of evidence.
Could I have brought up milk shipments because she said something about she stayed there a little bit after? Did she not see them taking the milk shipments? Maybe I could have brought that up.
Really do anything for you though.
I mean, it would have. I don't know. Probably not.
Simp already explained it. Milk crates. I don't think you could have.
Get some water. I'll grab some water real quick. Chicken crazy, man. I need me a break.
Recess. Remixes down. I got fire. I want some pizza.
This shit really a court case, like. No, I think that went about as well as it could have, actually, given the circumstances. We exposed the worst of the princess' testimony as untrue. I can't believe she just make stuff up like that. Yeah, that was surprising. Still, the issue is that we didn't manage to shake the core of the argument. Let's call Ace to the stand. I'm sure some 5'10" testimony would turn the tide. Don't piss me off. If only there was anyone else in that house. More like 5'6". Now, there's no need to look so glum. Who that? Oh, Impa? Okay. Detective, aren't you supposed to be escorting the princess back? The carriage is being prepared. I thought I'd drop by in the meantime. You really managed to make Dragmire furious, you know. I have? If you listen closely, you just might be able to hear him ranting over in the prosecutor's lobby. He talking to Ingo. He talking about, oh yeah. He's really giving his upcoming witness the grilling. Oh God. Expect him to try to shut you down as fast as he can. But that would be worrying. That would be worrying if I had anything he could shut down in the first place, I guess. Oh, but you do. What do you mean? Oh, come on now. We're talking about the princess's grand discovery, of course. The fire? I wasn't able to do anything with that. You really think it's relevant? Don't get me wrong, at present, I am convinced the girl did it. We investigated and came to this conclusion for a reason. But I am willing to explore every possibility. That fire is definitely a bit strange, and I dare say it may be your only way out of this. If I may be so bold, I think you should press the next witness on that topic hard. Bet. As the only other person working on the ranch at the time, he's the only one who could have lit that fire. Real shit. Something got come out that fire, bro. Because our evidence do show that this motherfucker did it.
I'm saying, bro.
He's 14.
How is she 14?
I don't know how she's 14, but Link is got a fucking grown man job as a fucking lawyer. He's been doing this shit for 7 years. If he is hiding something, I think the court deserves to know. Thing is, the next testimony is about the motive. It's going to be difficult to bring up the fire again without Dragmire objecting. True. Damn, true. They have to make it work. As much as I don't like it, she's right. There really isn't a whole lot else to go on here. Well, thank you. Don't mention it. One last thing. You, range girl. Me? Try not to hold that testimony against the princess. Believe me, I'm sure she was acting the best. She was acting with the best intentions in mind. You know the road to the dark realm is paved with those, right? Perhaps. It was definitely a serious lapse of judgment. One she will live to regret. Part of this comes from the fact that she's rather sheltered and inexperienced. After the sudden death of her older sister last year, she was thrust into the role of an heir very suddenly. Zelda got a
That's what I
sister.
thought. So Zelda died. The one from Link's
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
timeline.
That's right. The mysterious death of the firstborn Princess Zelda. What? Oh, we getting some lore in this bitch. Okay, so oh wow. Okay, so the first Zelda died, and that was her little sister. She looked just like her little. Oh, that's why she looked a little different.
They all look the same.
But she still looked a little different though. You can still tell the difference just a little bit. That's right. The mysterious death of the firstborn Princess Zelda. Hyrule still grieves after the events of that day. What happened? What am I looking at right now? I'm looking at a guard. I'm looking at Impa. What else am I looking at? Oh, that's her on the stairs. Fucking like laid out. They found her on the stairs. And yet no one knows exactly what exactly happened. In the void of information, conspiracy theories run amok. People blaming the royal guard, the Sheikah, and even the king himself. Excuses. The princess will soon have a whole kingdom's worth of troubles on her shoulders. For a kingdom with a history as turbulent as ours, it's a lot to handle. The princess's conduct today probably won't help with the distrust some people have of the crown right now, though. She's wise beyond her years. She will learn and she will be better. I simply ask that you don't think of her as an enemy, whatever comes of this trial. She does not need more than she already has. Wow, she's so intense. I never expected to see Impa get so emotional. I guess all this is why she decided to take the blame for the princess's impromptu investigation. Detective Impa. Are they ready to leave? What is it, soldier? I'm quite busy at the moment, so please be quick. The investigation team back at the ranch has just sent word of a new development. What? Something about a milk shipment being returned to the ranch because of a wrong recipient address? A wrong recipient address. They're asking you to come over to see it. For those idiots. I don't have time for this. Send someone else. I have to escort the princess to the castle. Roger. Wrong recipient address. It did remind me though. I took this bottle of milk from a couple guards who were slacking on the job earlier. Here, ranch girl. Perhaps it'll help calm your nerves somewhat. Not to worry. Still unopened. Oh. Thank you. Grief Smeef. I hope that next witness grieving too. We need this doubt train to keep going. Yo, you draw. That's nice of her. Too bad of those guards. Too bad for those guards though. Now then, I believe the princess's carriage should be prepared by now. You'll excuse me.
So now you got 3 pieces of evidence, bro. She just drank it?
Yeah, it was her to drink. I think I'm so nervous right now. Milk has just lost its flavor. Milk lost its flavor. A long line milk is always so tasty. Are you sure it's just nerves? Let me try some.
It's expired, ain't it?
This milk don't got no flavor. Huh? You're right. I assume this would have come from one of yesterday's shipments? Probably. With the investigation at the ranch, there wouldn't be any today, so... Maybe it just isn't fresh?
It's an old shipment, bro.
No, I don't think so. It doesn't really taste as if it's gone bad. Also, the guard said that one of yesterday's shipments was misaddressed, didn't he?
It's fake.
Fake milk? What?
Fake milk, bro.
How's it fake milk?
Cover up. He did it to cover up the shipment.
Oh.
Whoever it is, I don't know who it is exactly. But
Had to be Ingo. He the only one doing the shipments. Apparently, that's his alibi. And this was all handled by Ingo, wasn't it? Yep. I think there's something odd going on. Better make some notes about this in my court record. Note about the shipment's return. Milk. Once the court is about to reconvene, escort your client back to the courtroom at once.
Alright, I'm gonna let you cook.
So it comes down to this. Conclusion's approaching. Time to turn this situation around. Oh, we got hearts. We have hearts. I mean, we could play around a little bit. I mean, we could try some shit. Gotta take that risk. Court is back in session for the trial of Milan of Lan Lan Ranch. I trust that the prosecution's final witness is ready. Naturally, I've personally seen to it that there will be no foolishness this time around. Hopefully his ears are intact. As we discussed before the recess, having established the opportunity and means for the defendant to have committed the murder, only one matter remains: the matter of motive. For naturally, such a heinous crime couldn't be the result of mere happenstance. The prosecution believes the defendant had a deep desire that pushed her to patricide. Our next witness can shed light on the matter. Fascinating. Very well. Please proceed. The prosecution calls the ranch worker Ingo to the stand. Ah, shit. About time this nigga pulled up, man. Look at this nigga. It's funny to see Mr. Ingo in such fancy clothes. Oh? Yeah, he almost always just wears his work dungaroos. It's almost like looking at a different person. Well, I guess he wanted to dress up for court, and he wouldn't want to get this nice outfit dirty by working in it. Quiet, defense. Oh bullshit. It's hard to get blood out. It's hard to get blood stains out. Witness, state your name and occupation. Your Honor, great honorable prosecutor. My name is Ingo. I mind Lan Lan Ranch. Mind? What does that entail exactly? I'm mostly there to work on the structures and equipment. The owner and his daughter are the ones who tend to the animals and take care of orders. How long have you been working at the ranch? It'll be several years at this point. There have been others who came and went, but I, Ingo, have persevered through all the hardships. Sounds like he wants a medal for it. Well, he does get a bit pompous at times, but Mr. Ingo really is a great help. He built the ranch's silo single-handedly. Well, that's some dedication. He built the silo, and Zelda was walking around the silo. Keep that information in your head. Very well. Given that you're clearly an important employee, you are privy to some inside information. Is that correct? Yes, the ranch owner shared all the big plans with me. He trusted me implicitly. He used to say that we're like a big family. That sounds lovely. That sounds like a red flag that you're going to be getting loads of unpaid overtime. Evidently, not every member of your so-called family felt the same way, though, did they? It hurts to do this, but I have no choice. Hear my story, honorable court of law. The matter of motive. Just a couple days ago, the owner, Talon, partly signed the ranch over to his daughter, Milan. Okay, partly signed it over. Okay. Talon became a life tenant with Milan meant to inherit all of the assets after his death. He became a life tenant with Milan meant to inherit all of the assets after his death. Okay. As long as Talon lived, Milan could not sell the ranch. Okay. It's simple, isn't it? The girl kid Talon to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch life behind. It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for her. Or did you kill Talon because he didn't give you shit and you felt like you deserved something, so you killed him? You killed him out of spite, hatred, ignorance, and just clear fucking hate times two. There you have it, testimony from a man who just lost everything. It's truly tragic to witness yet another family torn apart by greed. We have evidence. We have the defendant caught red-handed at the scene of the crime, and now we have a motive. Objection! How do we know he's telling the truth? But I have, of course, verified the witness's testimony. As per the law, all inheritance documents must be filed at the Castletown notary office to be considered valid. I saw fit to prepare this for the trial. The prosecution would like to submit the Lan Lan Ranch inheritance document into evidence. Okay, we got some more evidence. Mr. Ringo, why would you? You should pass judgment now, Judge. The defense has nothing. Objection! I would like to cross-examine the witness. There are a few more details I feel are relevant. But of course, ask whatever you'd like. I, the hard-working Ingo, can handle it. This fucking fake ass facade he's putting on. What is that? What do you mean, what is that? Very well, defense. Please begin. Why does it look like that? Look like what? What are you talking about? Talking about him? Cross-examination time. The matter of motive. All right, let me log in. Just a couple days ago, the owner, Talon, probably signed. Wait, can we look at this? I can't look at it. Milan will inherit the ranch if he's unable to divide the deed between the crown and the remaining employees. So, okay. So, bro, it's clear. It's clear Ingo did it. Because in frame Milan, it's easy to pin Milan on this, but if Milan isn't able to, which she potentially will not be if she's in jail, then he would get some of it, and so would the crown. So it's clear why he did it.
Like, if she was going to inherit it anyway, why would she kill him?
Exactly. Maybe because the excuse of she just wanted it now, she couldn't wait for him to die. But like, she's just not that. She just didn't do that. She just didn't do that. Right. So let's start asking questions. Just a couple days ago, the owner, Talon, probably signed the ranch over. We know that. Talon became a life tenant with Milan meant to inherit all the assets after his death. As long as Talon lived, could not sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Talon to get full ownership. Hold it. Do you really think Milan would go that far? I don't want to think it, but clearly the events speak for themselves, don't they? Why wouldn't she just wait a few more years then? Talon was getting older. Perhaps she knew more and more work would be piling onto her. But really, how am I supposed to know? He's really just projecting. He's really projecting. That man, no, the Ingo guy. I mean, that's just what he looks like. He looks like, now that you say something, he looks like, does he not look like, wait, am I just not realizing this? Does he not look like the owl?
He look like the owl.
He do look like the owl, don't he? He's like, is he like the owl, like with his, like if he was like if his face was upside down, or am I tripping? I don't know. I gotta look at what the owl looked like. That's all right. Well, if Milan didn't wanted to work, wouldn't she have done this earlier? As Talon's only child, she'd still inherit the ranch, right? Like we just said. Muhaha, that's where you're wrong. For a long while, Talon planned to split the ranch between the girl and the crown. He was a patriotic man. He knew how much those horses meant to the royal guard. But that's not what he wrote in the deed. Am I tripping? Milan will inherit the ranch. It's as simple as that, right? Am I tripping? I wish he hadn't changed his mind now. Is this true? Yes. Father's previous inheritance document did work that way. Previous inheritance document worked that way. How admirable. I guess familial bonds won over his drive to help the kingdom. Truly a shame. Okay, so that was the first deed. The first inheritance letter was him splitting it between her and the kingdom. But then he ended up wanting Milan to have all of it. I guess familial bonds won over his drive to help the kingdom, right? Yes, naturally, the girl wanted the whole thing, so she bided her time. I think this sufficiently explains the timing. Let's continue, shall we? Objection. Wait just a moment. There's one more problem with the timing that I'd like the witness to explain. Why would Milan have planned the murder for the day of the royal visitation specifically, right? Oh, I mean Dragmire. Oh, that's Ganondorf. Cause he's not really like human. He's not human. More people around means more witnesses. You think she would have chosen any other day? Oh, did I forget to mention this? I overheard Talon arguing with her the very morning. He was telling her he changed his mind again. What? He was planning to tell the king that he'd be signing the ranch over to the crown. After the visitation was over, he'd head to Castletown to change the inheritance back to the original split. What? Why didn't he mention this before? Let's ask Milan, is this true? What? Milan, is this true? Despite the victim's wishy-washiness, it would appear he did make the right choice in the end. And because of that choice, if the defendant wanted to get the ranch, she had no time to waste that day. Damn, we look cooked. Is this true too? Oh, it's not true. Father wasn't planning to do that, and there was no argument either. So he's lying. He's lying. Nigga is straight up lying in the court again. What to do about this argument? Should I add it to the testimony? But it's not, it didn't happen though. What to do about this argument thing? We added to the, well, I mean, we could try to get him to spill it though. We could try to get him to like spill like the beans about it. I think we add it. We could try to get him to like admit that he's lying. There was an argument about the inheritance. That sounds like an important fact to me. The defense requested to be added to the testimony. Very well, witness, please do so. I'd be happy to, Your Honor. Okay, overheard him arguing about inheritance that morning. It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for her. See what she says. What's your relationship with this guy anyway? Well, he's been employed and living with us on the ranch for as long as I can remember, really. You know, I don't think he's ever skipped a day of work, thinking about it. Not a single one? Talk about dedication. But even so, something is very much off here. Never skipped a day of work. Just a couple days ago, the owner challenge probably signed. Harley signed the ranch over to his daughter, Milan. Talon became a life tenant, with Milan meant to inherit all of the assets after his death. Let's ask him more about this then. About what time did this happen? First thing in the morning, I was heading out to the silo to start the day's work. I had just walked out the front door of the ranch house when I heard some yelling erupt behind me. Do you remember any specifics about what was said? I mean, we know he was around the silo. He did the fire because that's where she found it. So he said himself just now he was around the silo. Oh yes, it surprised me enough that I stopped to listen for a minute. It was all like, I'm real sorry, Milan, but the most important thing is to make sure that the king will always have a steady supply of quality horses. I don't care. What about me, father? How can you do this to me? Milan, this isn't just about you. It's for the good of the entire kingdom. He's dead ass just lying. This nigga's a great liar. But what am I supposed to do? I can't move up in life if I'm stuck on this dump of a ranch forever. I thought you loved the ranch. All the animals are here and Ingo's always around to help out with the chores too. He's pretty great, isn't he? Yeah, Ingo is awesome, but I still hate you for this. This isn't over. Oh, look at him. He's dead ass just lying. Superman Friday is time. Damn, JP. I know you excited, bro. I know you excited. How you feeling, though, JP, bro?
He heard the argument.
What a stirring reenactment. Right. Wait, talk to me. You cooking right now. Cook. Keep cooking.
If he heard the argument and Zelda saw that the fire was just put out when she got there around a little after 8 a.m. When did he go to deliver the so-called milk?
Right.
It was just put out, so it had to happen. He couldn't have been able to go get a milk. He must have put like a random address on the milk to cover it up.
I'm thinking so. I'm chilling, bro. Work. How about you? I'm chilling, bro, too. I'm chilling too, Brody. Gonna be camped out that bitch at 5:30. You got your tickets already? What is 30? Oh, damn, I low-key, I should see that bitch Friday. For staring reenactment. I will keep my thoughts. You said how long what?
So somehow you gotta align this to the fire.
Yeah, I know. I've had this shit for like 2 weeks now. Damn, I'm about to get my shit low key. I want to see that shit with my man's Nas. I was lucky gonna see the early screening tomorrow, but I'm trying to hoop. Oh, you gonna go hoop? Damn, my boy hooping. There's no way this actually happened though. Tomorrow, yeah. I definitely want to hoop, bro. I love playing ball. There's no way this actually happened though. Milan would never want to sell the ranch. I've been hooping actually more so lately. Well, of course, she say that now, you buffoon. Yeah, bro, I haven't hooped in I haven't hooped consistently in a minute, bro. Like, I miss playing ball for real. Remember, she's under suspicion for the murder. We can't trust the things she says. Well, I trust her exactly, but the judge probably doesn't right now, and that's unfortunately what matters. I need to find somewhere people play often. I don't even know, bro. Where do you go? Do you be going like the gym? You go to like the gym to hoop? If you ask me, this whole inheritance issue could have been avoided if Crown wasn't so soft. In Gerudo Desert, there would be no question that the fortress may seize whatever it desires. That's just messed up. No matter, continue your testimony, farmhand. Share with us the true nature of the defendant. Did that get added? No, it didn't.
Picture.
The picture?
I think you can show the picture now.
Show along with which part though?
He was saying about their relationship.
It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for her. I don't know. Yeah, you be going to the gym? I don't even know. I mean, I be hooping with my friends, so like I be having people I be hooping with. Like I hoop with like my man's Nas, my man's Kyle, my cousins and shit. Overheard them arguing about inheritance that morning. They're simple. Talon became a lieutenant. I don't even know. But why would Milan want to sell the ranch right now? Why wouldn't she want to? Why would a pretty little girl like her want to work on some dingy ranch? She'd have it much better if she sold the old place and used the money to move to Castletown. That's not true. I love working with the animals. I wouldn't leave them for anything. She's often slacking on the job while I, the hardworking Ingo, have to cover for her. I guess the Deku nut doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say. That Talon loved to sleep on the job too. Oh, I do recall a quite funny story about the Lon Ranch owner blocking the side entrance to Hyrule Castle for an entire day once. Yeah, motherfucker, I had to get that nigga out of there. BRB, take your time, JP. The guards couldn't wake him up. It took a particularly vocal cuckoo, apparently. Ah, jeez. Well, there you go. I'm the real reason why the ranch has such renown. Me, the hardworking Inga. Link, that's not true at all. I know. But how do I stop this? What did we bring up, man? I don't know. Found clutch.
Could try to bring up the milk. I don't know what you would tie it to. Let me read all the things. Let me start from the first one.
Just a couple days ago, the owner Talon partly signed the ranch over to his daughter. Okay. Talon became a lieutenant, with Malin meant to inherit all of the assets after his death. As long as Talon lived, Milan could sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? The girl kid Talon to get full ownership and leave the dingy ranch life behind. Overheard them arguing about the inheritance that morning. It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon's did for her. Let's talk about this, I guess.
Talk about this one and see if you can bring up the picture.
No, you hold it. That man gave everything for her. She's gotten so many expensive presents over the years. Just look at that golden necklace she's wearing. That man spoiled her rotten. Very sleepy. Yeah, bro, you up 120, bro. You be go to sleep, bro. Be talking about me, you gotta go to sleep, bro. In fact, I think I saw another present he was meaning to give her on the very day he was killed. He's gonna bring up the perfume.
Yeah.
Why, yes, a little bottle of perfume, I believe. It's horrible. Talon was such a kind man. What happened to him is despicable. Was that last statement important? We need to add everything to the testimony. The defense wishes to add a statement about the perfume to the testimony. Objection? What are you doing? Trying to implicate the defendant even harder? I think it's an important detail. The perfume is irrelevant, but I suppose the prosecution has no objection to strengthen our case. Very well, witness. Please add what you just said to your testimony. Talk about it. Where did you see this? I think it was just lying around in the ranch house. Talon probably intended to give it to Milan on the day he was killed. You mean this, witness? Why, yes, that's exactly it. Looks very expensive. If only Talon had not spent as much on his salary for me, the hardworking Ingo. Bro, this nigga wanted Talon to suck his dick because he's doing all that work. I get up and leave to do work at the break of dawn every day, you know. The break of dawn? 6? What's your relationship with this guy? I already read that. I mean, we just brought it up, right? Yeah, there's no point of bringing it up again. We're running out of shit, bro.
You gotta start figuring this out. Couple days on the. You already talked about that?
What?
The document.
No, we didn't talk about it yet, but like, I don't know how I'm gonna bring it up. No, I didn't mean to do that. So Milan hadn't become the ranch owner yet. Well, of course not. Haven't you heard all the stories making rounds recently? So many ungrateful brats throwing their old folks into retirement homes the moment ownership signed to them. Talon was no fool. I myself convinced him that it was the safer option. If the girl was up to some chicanery, he could always revert his decision. That's horrible. I'd never do that. As much as I like to believe that, you did much worse by killing him. Children these days, you feed them, you raise them, and they pull a stunt like this as soon as you give them an inch over yourself. I must concur, the younger generation is horrible. Why did he look at me while saying that? All right, I'm back. This new witness reliable, or he got a traumatic event that's affecting his testimony too? This nigga worse than Zelda, bro. I'm pretty sure he did it, Kenya. We're just trying to prove he did it. Anyway, what that meant was we have one more piece that we can ask about. Did we ask about it? Let's say just a couple days ago. No, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Talking about they was arguing and shit. Niggas just lied. Could try to present the photo, I guess, to this one. It's appalling how ungrateful she had all time. But like, what does this photo show for her, bro?
Yeah, hearts, bro.
I don't know. I there's no way I can bring any of this up.
Try the picture.
He looked like an unsub. Let's lock him up next to Zelda. Got you now. Oh my god, I'm about to lose a heart. I knew a simple ranch worker couldn't concoct a flawless story. I've just found a gaping hole in it. Link, are you implying ranch workers are stupid? That's not what I meant. On the other hand, certain attorneys definitely are. Since what you just presented is completely meaningless. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hi, Naija.
You already did this.
How are we gonna ask about how are we gonna ask about shipments? Do I just ask him about the last thing? Wouldn't that mean I lost? If I use all up all my questions? Or is it when I use up all my hearts?
I don't remember.
Oh my god, man. I don't know, bro.
How you gonna bring up the silo? I
don't know. He was talking about it earlier, but like, there's no evidence.
I think you gotta use.
Usually in his work clothes, but he just a nightly. Nigga, where your clothes at, nigga?
I gotta see all the options again. Okay, I'll probably bring up the oil bottle, but you might not even say nothing about that.
Wait, bring up the oil bottle. Which one?
For the morning. Or maybe the package, the crate, maybe for this one.
For the morning? For this one? Bring up this crate?
Yeah, maybe. Either that or the oil.
I'm about to lose a heart.
Oh yeah, that's alright. I don't know.
When did your father get that perfume again? It was pretty much right before the visitation. We didn't know the princess was coming until the last moment. Only briefly saw it before he asked me to do that last check before the ranch. So the reason why Ingo didn't know who the perfume was because he didn't see Talon leave to get it. And yet it seems Ingo still knows a bit too much. Oh, I was supposed to do it like this. But we had already brought it up. The fuck? Whatever. What is it? Okay. Just to confirm, you said that this bottle of perfume was bought for Milan by her father, correct? What else would it be for? I assure you, Talon wasn't the type to indulge in perfumes, far from it. Well, you're wrong, witness. Oh, is that so? Was the ranch owner truly a perfume connoisseur? No, Your Honor. This bottle of perfume was bought for the princess! Didn't we already know that? Objection. So what, defense? Sure, it's technically a contradiction. But what is the purpose of this bottle change? No bullshit. You about to lose a heart. Yes, defense. I admit I'm confused as well. Please explain why this point is important. Earlier in the trial, Milan mentioned that Talon bought this perfume in preparation last minute. Isn't that right, Milan? Yeah, okay. So how did you hear them argue if he was gone? They couldn't have, because he bought it last minute. Is that where we're going here? I'm getting it. Is that where we're going?
I think so.
Is that where we're going? It sure is. We had a gift for the king prepared when the news arrived that it would actually be the princess making the visitation. The thing is, like, why did I have to bring up that shit again if we had already brought it up?
Yeah,
Whatever.
that
didn't make sense, but you know, fuck it. Once I did the consult thing and she mentioned the perfume again, I was like, fuck it. Father quickly rode out into town to get a new gift. So that means he wasn't there. This info puts one thing into question. Talon's tasting gives somebody's movements, the princess's testimony. Why did my heart pop up?
For sure.
Somebody's
If
movements.
you get this wrong, it's gonna take your heart.
It gotta be somebody's movements, right? Because how did he hear what was...
Yeah, because he wouldn't be able to argue if he was already able to get it.
Somebody's movements around the ranch are put into serious doubt. Real shit. Someone's... Well, don't keep us waiting then, defense. Who is this person? Naturally, the person whose movements become suspect is... Oh, shit. Let's think about it. It gotta be his. Because...
Actually, it would either be Talon or Ingo, because Talon wouldn't be there to even argue with her.
Yeah, you're right. So I can just talk. Naturally, the person whose movements become suspect is Talon, because, and then we would say because he, yeah.
I think.
The owner of the ranch, Talon, right. The victim? How so, defense? If the victim went out to buy a perfume bottle, he should have not been there to get killed. Nigga, what? Nigga, you just fumbled the fuck out that. The victim hasn't actually died? What? Of course, why perhaps we should send out a rescue party. He may still be stuck in the labyrinth that is the local perfume shop. Meanwhile, the defense can try to get out of the labyrinth that they're... Oh my god, this nigga just sold.
Why you like that?
Right, why did he... Oh my god, okay, I guess he's not seeing where we're getting at.
Oh damn, you gotta do it again.
How does that contradict what this witness said at all? Because of the argument.
Oh, Johnny, it's somebody's movement.
Oh my fucking gosh, we have one more heart. Whose movements?
I think it's Ingo's. Say Ingo's.
It gotta be Ingo's. Let's just think about it.
So
why would it be Talon's tasting gifts?
It wouldn't be Milan.
Yeah.
Because they just do the same thing.
It was bought last minute.
Just don't be scared, bro.
It is. Nice. The witness himself. One heart clutch, motherfucker. If you recall, this bottle of perfume, which had just been purchased, was found at the crime scene. A crime scene the witness supposedly never went to. Ooh, okay. Okay, keep cooking. He shouldn't have known about the bottle. Ooh, he shouldn't have. How did he know about the
delivering? He's supposed to be delivering
the building, y'all. New PC John in the building, y'all. Everybody chill out.
What's good, Ja? Hold on, Ja. Hold on, Ja. Hold on, Ja. Hold on.
What's up, bro? Confuzzled.
Order. The defense raises a very valid point. You simpleton, what is the meaning of this? Well, witness, did you go to the scene of the crime at any point? No, of course I didn't. I was working in a silo all day. Apparently you fucking wasn't, dickhead. I remember I saw the gift the day before the crime. Nigga's lying because he got it the fucking morning. The girl is lying. Talon must have gotten the gift the day before. You're fucking lying. You're the one who's lying. Father didn't leave the ranch at all that day. One's word against another's. He just straight up lying, bro. Like, oh my God. Do you have any way to prove that your version of events is true? Oh my fucking gosh. I'm gonna fucking lose. I'm gonna lose. Bro, if I just start this over, I swear. What did he say? Do you have any way to prove that your version of events is true?
All right, let's think about it. Let's think about it. How will we prove? Wait, what
From one of yesterday's shipments, Impa brought it during the recess. It seems strangely tasteless.
I don't think the find receipt. Find receipt don't mean anything.
Talon must have gotten the gift the day before. You're the only one who's lying. Father didn't leave the ranch at all that day. Prove that your version of events is true. So we have to.
Who smelled the perfume?
I don't know what that wouldn't do shit. We have to ask at the store. What does that mean? Like, are we gonna fucking go to the store?
I feel like that would be pointless though.
I mean, we would just ask the fucking probably the person if he came in or not. How and who knows if we'll find the receipt? Where the fuck is the receipt at? How would we know where it is? Talon, the one who fucking bought it. Now he's dead. I lost.
You good, man? You good, man?
So it can't be that. It can't be. Why would it be smothered perfume? Like, do they like know something we don't? Like, does perfume have an odor smell or some shit that, like, is that a thing?
Maybe. What if it smells like?
That's the only thing we have. That's the only thing we have right in front of us. That's the only thing we have right in front of us that we can do right now, though. Like, what the fuck is find a receipt gonna do?
I don't know.
What the fuck is find a receipt gonna do, though, bro? That's the only thing we have right in front of us that we can act on, bro. And we might as well just do that. Maybe
I'm right where the smell of perfume.
That's what I'm saying. Why we should just smell the perfume? What? It shall be revealed if we just smell it, Your Honor, if you would. If you say so, defense. We're about to lose a heart.
Find a receipt wouldn't do nothing about it.
It's quite lovely.
Is it?
Seems like Talon had quite the nose to pick this one out. Great. You got the courtroom to smell like a kickweeds behind. Now what? How does this prove anything, defense? GG's. GG's. GG's.
Can't be that old.
GG's. No,
Do you lose a heart for this?
I'm probably going to.
How are we find a receipt though?
That's what I'm saying. It's so stupid. This is my. Oh my god! I got so far. Do I have to start all the way over? Actually, has failed to establish the likely alternative. As such, I pronounce Milan of Lon Lon Ranch guilty as charged.
We just got you. Milan. Guilty.
Oh my god! The defendant shall submit herself to the king to have her fate decided. The court is. No.
I
Did
hate
he
how
give
the
a recess
first
to
one
find a
didn't-
receipt? Yes. Retarded lesson. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, thank God. I mean, ain't fucking let me start all the way the fuck over. But we got to start from here. So we got to get all that out of him now again, though.
That's fine. It's not. This is better.
Yeah, we got to get all that out. Damn.
Guys,
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking 400 frames on Marvel Rivals, bro.
W.
Alright. What specs do you have?
I got the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D.
I gotta talk to him, right?
It's like one of the best CPUs out right now.
Okay, let's start then. Let's get this. Let's get this one out the way because he's gonna talk about the perfume and shit.
That's all you need to add, right?
I think so. Let's get back to where we was. They gotta be fine to receipt. I don't know how, but it's just stupid. Whatever. I don't know, bro.
When they had been found that?
Maybe it's like evidence. I don't fucking know. Somebody's gonna have it in their ass somewhere. It's gonna be like, oh, you mean this receipt? Like, motherfucker, you ain't say that before? Is that my nephew? Yeah, that is. Can you say hi?
In me. In me.
Hey, bro, I think you did bring it up. Yeah.
Okay, we bring it up again.
Oh,
Back here.
Murderer.
I didn't do it.
I know you did it, bro. I'm not dumb, yo.
I did it. I have a Johnny defend
me. Get you out of that jam. After this shit, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting you out of that jam.
Somebody's
on that island.
Watch out.
I mean, it's not going to the island.
Come on, man. Send my man to the island, bro. Come on, bro.
Tell him I'm 5'10" and I stand on business. Oh my god, you swear you ace. Yeah, why do you like ace so much? Fish had just purchased, you know? You shouldn't have been there, dickhead. Fuck out there.
I'm 5'10" and I got way more heart than you. Like, alright, you still a bitch.
So I guess we would send a soldier to go sniff out the fucking receipt. When you buy something, you usually get a receipt, and the receipt always shows that the date of purchase. It might still be at the ranch house. I say we send someone out to look for it. Father never throws receipts away. Of course he fucking doesn't. I would have known that. Of course he doesn't. We have a drawer full of them. The perfume one should be right at the top. Of course. I believe this idea has some merit. Soldiers rush out to the ranch house immediately and search for that receipt. Okay, so now we have to wait. He said prom day. I'm gonna get I don't know what I'm gonna get. Your Honor? Yes. What is it, soldier? You have just received the receipt from the team stationed at the crime scene. Oh, okay. Okay. Very well. Thank you. I'm at Ace of Leo. I gotta defend my fire sign even if they got little man syndrome. There's a lot writing on this. From Tingle's Mysterious Smells. Yes, I think I've seen that store. It's that eccentric looking place in the back alley. You couldn't miss the blinding neon colors if you tried. It's an utter eyesore. The gall of this, nobody running a monopoly on highly and perfume is preposterous. Perhaps, but back to the matter at hand. The nerve of that dunderhead. Why would anyone ever shop at a store where the owner calls every other customer a fairy? Nigga, you mad as shit. And the balloons. Oh, the balloons. That fool popped one right in my face. Yo, calm the fuck down, Ganondorf. Prosecute Dragmire. Enough. Continuing on. Purchased item, 1 bottle of Rosy Rupee Land. Sounds lovely. Oh my, this is quite the price. Why would I have to... He said, why? I would have to... Your Honor, please. Yes, right. Date of purchase. Why, it's March 16th, the day of the murder. Gah! Dickhead.
Friday.
Order. Yes, we got him. You lying like shit again. I think we're finally getting somewhere. This still doesn't mean anything. Perhaps the witness briefly went back to the ranch house for something and saw the bottle then. Like he catching on and shit. Yes, that's it. Oh my fucking god. I was getting thirsty, so I went back to get a drink. I must have seen the bottle then. Oh, come on. You think we're gonna believe that? Do you have any proof that he didn't? Well,
Any proof that he did?
I believe this calls for further testimony. As the witness now claims to have visited the crime scene shortly before the murder, we should learn of his exact movements that day.
Okay. So we get to
Everybody
the fire,
drawn
so
in this court. I'm saying, can you? They all drawn.
we moving.
My movements. Well, all right. There's not a whole lot to say, though. It's unfortunate that he managed to weasel out that. But this next testimony will be full of lies. This is my chance. No bullshit. We know he lying. We just gotta get him out. We just gotta get him all out. Part two. My non-suspicious movements. That's already suspicious. As was already stated, I had volunteered to work in a silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. Right, of course you did. I went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened. And wow, was the detective one fine woman. Nigga, she would never fuck with you. She would never fuck with you. And I mean never. Zelda Jr. lying ass. Lying ass nigga. I'm crying. See, I haven't done anything to warrant suspicion. Eat my shoes, you brat. I'll pass. There has to be something wrong in there. You can't put a flawless story together that quickly. Yeah, of course there is. He's lying. We got the evidence. Let's talk though. Let's talk a little bit. Volunteered to work at the silo. At what point did you go back to whatever? You didn't think to just take a sip of milk? What milk you were handling? Like what? No. It wouldn't be right. That milk was for the customers, you see. I just didn't want to get into any trouble. A truly honest man. How dare you suggest you would steal from his workplace? Right. So what did you see at the house? Nothing much. I got my drink and left. Still had a lot of work to do, you see. I suppose I must have seen the perfume bottle then. In fact, yes, I remember it clearly now. This nigga. It was there on the table, plain as day. Nigga lying, just like Zelda. Great. What happened after that, witness? Stayed until the courier came. Went back to the silo, right? And you were able to complete this so quickly on your own? Bah, you don't know the might of the great Ingo. But, ha, pow, wham! I get things done in no time. A truly honest man, literally. I did almost break my back getting those crates out of the silo, though. There were so many, and all so heavy. It was like a puzzle in there. Anyway, that's not important. The point is, I haven't been back to the ranch at all since then. Wait a minute. Did? Oh, okay, wait.
Oh, you got
Okay,
one.
wait. Yeah.
He did check the milk.
You said what? She what?
She had checked the milk crates at that time when the Emperor met him.
Yeah, she did. Could you elaborate? She's a hard-working woman who gets to the point and takes what she wants. Not to mention her impeccable fashion sense. What's not to love? That's not the part I wanted him to elaborate on. Wow, he seems totally smitten with her. Sure does. I wonder how Impa feels about that. Perhaps when this chore of a trial is over, I could. But no, it would have to wait. You thought you could distract me, did you? I, the genius ranch worker Ingo, see through your schemes. This bitch-ass nigga didn't even... He's sticking to that story, huh? Yeah, it was a desperate fix, but it holds up surprisingly well. I can hardly believe this is the same Mr. Ingo I know. He's usually so nice. It's time to press for more details. He's sure to slip up somehow. There has to be a piece of evidence or a profile waiting to disprove what he's saying. As was already stated, I had volunteered to work in the silo. Oh, we can present them. I never knew we could present them. Can we present her to the court, or is she gone? What do I think of it? What do you ask? Why do you ask?
I just
Well, I have this. No bullshit. Fuck. Fuck.
ah.
Damn, this court case long. No bullshit. You haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then? You're a fucking liar. Are you sure? Sure as can be. Muhaha. You never went back in even after the crime was discovered? Ah, they wouldn't let me in. Preserving the crime scene or some sort. He's lying. He's dead as lying, because didn't Impa say that Ingo was doing the crates? Or it would only have to be him. I don't know if she said it, but it would only have to be him. After I was questioned, no one gave me half a glance. I had to sleep in the stables that night. It was terrible. Is what he just said important? Yes. Everything is important in the court of law. I would like the witness to add this last statement to his testimony. What are you trying to pull now? Shut up, nigga. Shut up. I'm on your ass. This is a lore accurate court case. No bullshit. This is the Diddy trial going on.
Just the Diddy trial?
Crazy comparison.
I didn't even get to sleep or access any of my belongings. I had to spend the night. Let's elaborate on that. Elaborate on that. Elaborate on that, brother. Couldn't you have stayed at an inn? Wow, what am I? Made of money? Think, boy. I'm just a simple ranch worker, you know? Phew, you lawyers always flaunting your wealth. Right, sorry. Not actually sorry. I doubt one night it would bankrupt this guy. Just look at what he's wearing, right? Okay, I'm about to bring up this evidence. I'm not gonna lie. He said he didn't even get to sleep or nothing in the stables.
They say you had to sleep in the stable.
Let's get more out first. Hold on. Sav said, what's up, Jai? As was already stated, I had volunteered to work in the silo.
Okay, again.
I didn't even get to sleep or access any of my line to spend the night in the stable. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then.
I'm gonna lie, 70 frames compared to 200 is pretty.
As was already stated, I had volunteered to work in the silo. Wasn't this found at the silo? Oh my god, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, it's... Can we consult her? Yes. Why would Ingo even try to return to the ranch house if he knew there'd been a murder there? Well, I don't imagine he had any other place to sleep. Rather let him move in with us when he was hired so he wouldn't have to spend money on rent. Surely he didn't expect to be able to sleep at an active crime investigation scene, though. Well, it's not just that. All of Mr. Ingo's belongings are at the house. All of them, huh? It would be so easy to prove he went back to the scene if he just had something on him right now that he shouldn't. Maybe I should check his profile to make sure I haven't missed anything. Hey, speaking of profiles, do you remember you can present those during cross-examinations? Just making sure. Sometimes the best evidence is a person, not a thing. I forgot about that, motherfucker. I would have got that. I wish I would have had that earlier. This nigga lying, Your Honor. No bullshit.
Guys, it's Amazon Prime Day, bro.
I went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came.
What y'all getting, bro?
I don't know. I gotta check. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then.
What profile would you present there?
I don't know. Would I present his own?
He said he would have something on him.
Next time I had to spend the night in the stable.
For something he shouldn't have on him.
Yes, yes. Witness, there's something seriously wrong with your testimony. Oh my God, I'm so smart. What? What are you talking about? You say you couldn't get, oh, but nigga, he got the clothes. How you get clothes, nigga? How you get clothes? If you wasn't there at your stable. If you didn't go back, how you got your clothes then? Oh yeah, we caught him. But he about to say something. He about to be like, I bought these today. But you ain't got no money. So how you bought them if you ain't got no money? Come on, nigga. We got him. You say you couldn't get any of your belongings because they were all at the ranch house, correct? A ranch house you were not allowed to go in. That's right. That's what you said. Well, that would imply you should still be wearing your work clothes. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but those don't look like your work clothes. He's like, shit. The defense has a point. The witness appears pretty well dressed for court. Yes, I can't imagine he would want to sell you those clothes during work. And he said he had no money. So if you ain't have money to get no fucking in for the night, what makes you think you got money to get that expensive ass suit? Nigga, we caught you. It's you. Well, what do you have to say to that? He about to make up some bullshit. Oh my fucking God, this nigga, it's like a final boss, it's like a boss fight. I can explain, it's simple. These are brand new. Yeah, on my way to the courthouse, I went shopping for a nice new outfit. You just said you had no money. After all, I couldn't very well show up to court just like a bum. Oh my God, he just said he had no money, y'all. Are we forgetting this bullshit? This nigga just said he was broke. He just said he's a fucking ranch worker. He doesn't get paid shit. Oh my God. The defense has a point, is nuts. The judge needs to be replaced. Yes, defense. Certain people have a modicum of respect for the court and show up just appropriately. What's that supposed to mean? This is my finest Zora suit. It's supposed to be a Zora suit? So you claim you bought these clothes after the crime, is that correct? Very much so. This morning, in fact. Why do I need to repeat myself? Do I accept that explanation? No. You buying those clothes today is simply impossible. Well, what? Uh-oh. How can you claim so? Defense, as you know, evidence is everything in the court. Oh my God. Either prove that the witness couldn't have bought these clothes today or get out. Oh shit. Do I show this? Ah, fuck. Look at what he's wearing!
Oh, the fit.
He wore the fit for the picture!
Good pull, bro. Good pull.
He wore the fit for the pic! I would like to turn the court's attention to this. Why, this is one lovely pictograph. It reminds me of the idyllic days I spent with my... Motherfucker, what? What about this pictograph, defense? Well, just look at what Ingo was wearing. We caught him! This photo is from Milan's childhood, but Ingo was very clearly wearing the same outfit he has on right now. This nigga had this fit for years. He couldn't have bought it today. Oh, fucking bitch. We cooking him now. Order, I will have order. Why, the defense is absolutely correct. I hope the witness has a good explanation for this. He got an explanation and fucking come back for everything, bro. For every lie, we got something. He's lying, bro. Send this nigga to the jail. There. I think we finally got him. There's no way he can weasel out this time. There's no fucking way. He might be like, I bought another one. Like, fuck out of here. The way my bank account is set up, no bullshit. Isn't it obvious? Naturally, the witness knew he would need to wear his nice clothes for the royal visitation that was scheduled for that day. He brought them to the silo in advance so that he could quickly change just before the royal visitation's arrival. What?
That's
What
a
are we
good pull, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What are
He
we
kinda
talking about? He brought the clothes to the silo in advance? What? But they say he wouldn't let him back in. Am I tripping? Or am I missing something here?
We're gonna bring up the fire now.
Am I tripping?
Oh,
You
you're
better be
not
like,
tripping.
yeah. That doesn't even make sense. Am I tripping? That doesn't
Said he
even make
brought the clothes
sense.
before they knew they was coming for the visit.
Yes, of course. I needed to be presentable after all. Can't look like a bum in front of the most important people in the kingdom. Yeah. Nice. Objection. Wait a
He
minute. This is
also just lied,
insane.
though.
What kind of kangaroo court is this? The prosecution keeps making excuses up on the spot. Exactly. That's what I just said. Ingo was clearly lying about buying the clothes before the trial. He's definitely trying to hide something. Your Honor, surely you won't accept this blatant perjury. Prosecution trying to confuse you. Don't fall for it. Exactly. Accept it, Judge. There can be no other explanation. Nigga, the other explanation is that this nigga is lying.
The judge.
This nigga
stupid.
said it was plausible. No way, bro. This is why this is a good
He
example.
did just lie to you.
This is a good example of why these old fucks shouldn't have these high ass positions. Shouldn't be no judges. This is literally America, nigga. This is literally like, oh my god, bro. I don't even want to get political on this bitch.
He's saying the thing.
However, the fact that the witness didn't simply say it himself and instead made up a lie about buying the clothes is indeed very suspicious. Like, hello? Hello?
You fired, bro. You fired.
Defense? The prosecution has posed that there is no other possible explanation for this contradiction. What is your opinion on the matter? Can the defense think of an alternative version of events? What? This is big. I really need to think this through. What? Oh my god, we're entering Link's mind. Child, what are these graphics? Yo, lock in, Poker. This is a court case, nigga. It's given 2002. Did this shit come out 2002? I think. No, that was the Majora's Mask. Yo, what's good, Mark? He's been interned for like 12 years. This is a mess. Ingo is acting really suspicious right now. We're in the middle of an intense court case, Poker. He's desperately trying to patch up holes in his testimony to conceal his real movements. Why would he be doing that? Ingo has a wardrobe at the silo. Ingo is the victim. Ingo is the murderer.
You're the murderer.
Ingo was the murderer. If it's not Milan, Ingo was the only other person who could have done this. What's good, my boy? How you feeling? I'm feeling good, Mark, bro. I'm playing this amazing ass game. I'll call me when they bring out the handcuffs. we about to literally catch him right now. We about to put him in cuffs right now. I have to assume he did. If I want to think Milan is innocent, yes, you have to. With that in mind, why would Ingo change out of his work clothes? Because they bloody. What happened to make it necessary? They got dirty. Talon's blood got on them. They were eaten by a cow. Talon's blood got on them. When Ingo killed Talon, his clothes must have got blood on them. He had to change into something else to hide his involvement. But then wouldn't the Sheikah force have found the clothes in the house? He hid them at the silo. They were thrown in the fire. Yes. Zelda is still an option. I love to see how you doing, Mark. We literally, the gods are on our side. Yes. Ingo burned his clothes. Is that it? That's it. This explains everything. Ingo burned his clothes. That's why he's making up all these damn excuses. He's trying to hide the fact he don't got his clothes no more. Ingo burnt his clothes. I believe I can offer an alternative explanation. Nonsense. Judge, the defense spent far too long sitting in silence just now. They clearly have nothing. Oh, I got something. I call for a quick ruling. Objection, nigga. And not only can I explain it, but in fact, the defense formally accuses the witness of the murder. Nigga, we are formally accusing you of murder, nigga, and we got evidence. He said no. It's simple. The reason he had to swap his outfit and why he's been lying about the circumstances ever since is because it got stained with the victim's blood. Preposterous. If there were any discarded bloody clothes nearby, the Sheikah force would have found them. And we would be trying someone else. We would be trying someone else for murder right now. Why you are absolutely correct, prosecutor. Huh? Naturally, Ingo couldn't have left his bloody clothes lying around. And so he used this to dispose of them. Yup, nigga. Your Honor, cast your mind to the princess's last testimony. The princess did come clutch. Zelda did come clutch, Kenya. It worked. The princess's that mysterious fire. Surely you jest. You yourself made sure we all knew how meaningless her testimony was. And yet with this new context in mind, it gains a completely new meaning. An empty bottle of lamp oil found by a burnt out fire. Ingo used his lamp oil to quickly burn away his stained work clothes. Get to talking. Well, how about it, witness? My scenario explains everything. You killed Talon, and then he tried to hide it. No, hold on. Oh my God. There's no way he got something else for this. What drivel are you spouting here? Me kill Talon? You already know that's impossible. But he framed her. Another testimony.
You gonna bring up the milk,
busy
bro.
for murder. Yes, he is. Exactly. Exactly. Everything you said is wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the time of the crime. I just couldn't have done it. There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments, killed Talon, and tried to hide my involvement. The fire was just made for a quick breakfast. There's no mystery there. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. He lying. Stop trying to pin this on poor innocent Ingo. Yeah, bro, you made a fire for a quick breakfast. Fuck you, make dickhead s'mores. Fuck out of here. Now I shouldn't have to remind you, defense. But you yourself were surprised that Ingo was able to complete the shipment in time. Adding even more things for him to do in that time is preposterous. That's right. The great Ingo was efficient at his job, but not that efficient. Fuck out of you. Was just talking about you, the man. No, it had to have been him. I'm sure of it. There must be some trick at play here. Some kind of shortcut. I must find it. Yes, but the shortcut, we know what the shortcut is. The shortcut is that he put the stamp on the crate. You know what I'm saying? Let's cross-examine. Let's ask some questions though. Let's talk to Milan first. It's a long ass ROM hack. I've been having fun with it though. Is there any way he could have done the work faster? I'm not sure. It would be nice if there was though. I could sleep in a little bit longer every day. Yeah, you'd think he would have just shared it with you if he knew of one. So what shortcut did you use, Ingo? Everything you said is wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. No, it's not that. I have an alibi. There was no way I could have completed.
The milk
Fuck out of
don't
here.
taste like anything.
It don't taste like nothing.
You gonna do the shipment?
Now, how would this explain it? One of the milk shipments was returned to Miss Address. From one of the yesterday's shipments. Emperor brought it.
Hey, question him first.
Maybe he just put some like, maybe he didn't really like put like dated milk in there. Maybe he didn't put like accurate milk in there. Maybe he just like filled that shit up. He did that quick because he filled it up with with like some old milk or some shit, right? But how would it?
He said it tastes old. They said it tastes old.
They said it was tasteless. Maybe milk get tasteless when it's old.
No, but Link literally said it tastes old. And milk does not taste, it becomes tasteless when it's old. So you probably use some alternative. Like, what's usually tasteless?
There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments, killed Talon, and tried to hide my involvement.
Ask him about.
We just got to talk about him. Yeah, we just got.
Shit out.
Would it really have taken that long to murder someone and burn some clothes? It would have taken long enough to definitely make the scheme infeasible. Completing these shipments is a rather involved process. You have to milk the cows, clean the bottles, pour the milk into them, put them into crates, and load those into a wagon. I love working with the cows, but that part takes the longest because you only get a little at a time. He only got a little at a time. Bro, he used some old milk, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When it's old, it's tasteless.
It tastes horrible. You ever tasted some old milk?
Father and I usually, but maybe in Zelda world, bro. Zelda world is different. You know what I'm saying? It's not real life all the time. Zelda world, maybe you just get tasteless.
Really said it.
Your own client knows this is the unshakable truth. They didn't say it, but they said it was tasteless, bro. They didn't say it wasn't. Did they say it wasn't old? Who said it wasn't old?
Link.
He said it's not old? What did he say that?
When he was talking Milan and Emperor. I'm not just Milan, because Emperor already left. Yeah,
he said he tasted the milk. He said it definitely don't taste. No, he said it don't taste like nothing. Because she said it's tasteless. She said it loses her. She said, I think milk loses its taste when I'm nervous. He said loses its taste. Milk definitely don't lose its taste. Let me try some. And then he drank it. And he was like, it's definitely tasteless. He didn't say it was old.
I'm saying he didn't say it was old.
But he said it was. But maybe tasteless mean old. That's what I'm saying. In the Zelda verse.
You might make me go back in the video.
Bro, maybe tasteless just mean old, bro.
Go back,
there had to be some way for him to finish the work faster. I just have to find it.
Going back in the video, bro.
I mean, apparently it was because he said the fire was quick. It's really this piece of evidence. I'm gonna do it, bro. Got it, Jay. Jay, it's me. Jay, it's me. It's me. I'm the best one. I'm the hero of law. I'm the hero of law, nigga. I'm the hero of law. But did you really though? Did you really complete those shipments properly? Hold on. I
didn't see what you did.
I used the John as evidence. I used the milk, the tasteless milk as evidence for the John I just asked the question about for that statement. Defense, I shouldn't have to remind you that the Sheikah Force checked the boxes thoroughly. But they didn't taste no milk though. They were full of milk bottles, but they ain't taste no milk. Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure it looked that way. What are you getting at, defense? Here you go, Your Honor. Huh? Milk for me? Are you trying to bribe the judge now? I didn't think you'd stoop so low. The crowd will be informed of this. Oh, it's nothing like that. All I'm asking is that His Honor try tasting the milk. Just one little sip. This is highly irregular.
Really taste as if it's gone bad.
As if it's gone bad.
He said it doesn't taste like it's gone bad.
But to be honest, I could use a drink. All this talking does make one's throat dry. You probably talk the least out of everyone here. No bullshit. Since the defense insists, I'll go ahead and take a sip. I'll take a sip just like you did with the perfume. Use the evidence. Is this what passes for milk these days? This almost tastes like water. So did he use? So is that water just look like milk? How the fuck did he make it look like milk though? Fucking die? What? I'm confused. Whatever. We'll figure it out though. What water? Nigga, don't act surprised. You know what you did. I have to agree. This is definitely not standard milk. As we've heard from the princess and the detective, Lon Lon Ranch is renowned for their quality of these products. But there's no way people would say that about milk this lousy. Objection. Bah, whatever. As if the unwashed masses would know the difference between quality and garbage. Where are you going with this, defense? It's simple, you see. I received this bottle from Detective Impa, still unopened during the first recess. As we know, there were no other milk shipments today, so this must have come from one of Ingo's shipments from yesterday. Right? Exactly. It's true that Ingo couldn't have murdered Talon and also completed the shipments on his own. Unless he cheated. Ingo watered down the milk to get the shipments down in time. That no, okay, yes, 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 Jay, yes, yes, Link, yes. This nigga got a little bit of milk for each John, bro.
Yeah,
He
that's
said
what I was thinking.
he got a little bit of milk, and then he just put water in the rest of it, and then it just looked like milk. Yes, Link,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Hit these niggas with logic. Order. Yes, I suppose that would work. Indeed. All he had to do is milk fewer of the cows. To save enough time without ruining the taste too much, I guess he used about 50-50 split of water and milk. Exactly. This is... No. That... Talon. Oh my God, bro. This is a boss fight for real. Oh my God. He about to talk... Oh my God. I will concede that something odd happened to that shipment. But all you have proven is that Ingo is a slacker. How dare you? I mean, shit. Be quiet, you mongrel. Sure, Ingo watered down the milk. That doesn't make him a killer, though, does it? It made it because it gave him more time to do the killing.
I mean, he don't have an alibi, then.
Well, no, but yeah, that was his alibi. But now we do know that he definitely could have done it. He definitely could have. He's a victim just as much as Milan is, according to y'all. We know he did go to the crime scene, which is what he lied about. And we know he did have the time and opportunity to kill Talon as well. Because the time is shortened. Yet there is a vital element missing still. Excuse me. Let me put it in simple terms so even an idiot like you can understand. Yo, watch your mouth talking about Link like that. Watch your mouth. Oh my God. Rebuttal. Oh shit. It's some new shit.
Rebuttal.
It's some new shit. The murder weapon. Oh shit. You lack the murder weapon. If Ingo was the murderer, then it couldn't have been the Saw. Oh shit. I forgot about the murder weapon. I forgot about that though. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I gotta show the evidence. It was the murder weapon though, because he said he had one saw, one wood saw. I just died. Fuck. Fuck. That was bullshit. I was bullshitting.
You gotta rebuttal his rebuttal, bro.
I gotta rebuttal his rebuttal. Okay. You lack the murder weapon. If Ingo was the murderer, then it couldn't have been the saw. Do I just present the saw? Fuck. Oh my God, I'm full court pressed again. I'm full court pressed again. I'm full court pressed. If Ingo was the murderer, then it couldn't have been the saw. How?
It couldn't be the saw. So he's saying there needs to be a murder weapon in order to prove it.
Maybe it wasn't. I mean, it says it's. I mean, the autopsy just say a sharp metal object, but they found this at the scene though. Do I present a profile?
You could present the book of all the.
I just did though. I just tried.
Oh, you did that one?
I did that one first, and then I did the saw. A little while after the crime. You lacked the murder weapon. If Ingo was the murderer, then it couldn't have been the saw.
What's the what is it called?
The autopsy report. I just died. Okay, so it's not that. I don't know, bro. All right, it's fine. Do we start back from this though? Okay, chill. Do we start? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now that I know that we don't start all the way over, I'm fine with that. I think we started over from rebuttal though. Rebuttal just started, so we're fine. I think I was
back in a murder weapon.
Wait, what?
What could be used as a murder
Rebuttal,
weapon?
right? Yes, this is rebuttal. Nice, yes, and we get 5 hearts. This is a good reset. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Wait, press L. We can talk to him about it. And why is that? It's simple. If the girl's story about working on the fence is true, then she was using the saw while her father was being murdered. It couldn't have been in 2 places at the same time. Do I agree with this? No. No, the saw was the murder weapon. Truly? Well, if that's the case, present some proof. Enlighten us on how it could have been in 2 places at the same time. I really need to think about this.
You don't have no evidence for that. You gotta start over.
I gotta start over.
You don't have no evidence to prove that it was the saw. The saw was clean. Alright.
You do realize that the problems that creates for you? I'm sure it can all be explained. As if. But very well, then let's move on to why nothing else could have been a murder weapon either. Where would this supposed other murder weapon have even come from? Couldn't he have used any old thing? Either answer the question, defense, or this discussion is over. No need to overthink this. Anywhere Ingo could have gotten a weapon from will do. I'll worry about the exact details later. Now I present this. Bam. Yup, just like that, nigga. Have you forgotten this murder happened on a ranch? There are plenty of sharp things on site. Ho ho! That's simply impossible. We checked all sharp objects on the ranch and searched everyone. No fresh blood was found anywhere else. Couldn't
Oh my
Ingo
God,
just...
Donnie, the crate.
What crate?
That got sent back.
Yeah, what about it?
Why else would they send it back?
Because it was misaddressed. Nigga, what the fuck was you cooking?
No, but like, maybe they looked inside of it and thought it was something else. And he hid it in one of the crates.
One of the milk shipments was returned to the ranch due to being misaddressed. It was only one of them. Couldn't Ingo have just hidden it, disposed of it, wiped it off?
I would say disposed of it.
Oh, how would he have disposed of it though? Because they searched the whole thing. Huh, that's impossible, you see. What? No items from the ranch's inventory list were missing, and that list is indisputable.
That happened the day before though.
Right? It was the day before, right?
Yeah. That's March 15th, and the murder happened on 16th, right?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Should I have brought that up?
Am I right?
I feel as though you're right. The inventory list itself is false. Oh, fascinating. What exactly makes you question the veracity of this document? Oh my God, I'm about to lose a heart. That would be something about the inventory itself. It's simple. You only need a brief look at the inventory to see it can't be trusted. Oh, you can't just go around making such general statements, defense. Point out what exactly about the inventory makes it suspect. The date. This part looks off. Nigga, the date?
That's not the date. What day did the murder happen? Hey, let's look at the list.
Is it not the date? Rakes, wood saw? One wood saw? Saddles? I don't know. We don't have a lot of information on anything else for Oh shit. Fuck, man. I don't know, bro. This nigga cooking me.
No items on a wrench were missing. Saddles, horseshoes, buckets, garden hose.
Maybe he answered something because apparently makes me think. Brooms, saddles. I don't know. You got me. Fucking hell. I don't know,
Cooking
bro.
you right now, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring up Ingo or some shit. I don't know. Or maybe I have to, because this is, bring up this again. The inventory itself is false. What exactly makes you question the veracity of this document? It would be another piece of evidence. How would it be another piece of evidence? I don't have any other piece of evidence that would dispute that. Oh my god. I don't know. I might have to start over. 'Cause I don't even know, bro.
Try the. I don't know. If you're gonna start over, I would just press on.
Nigga said fuck no. Fuck, man.
I'm afraid not.
Back into a corner on this
Let's
one,
start over.
bro.
Let's start over. Let's think about it.
Fuck, man.
Guilty. So boom.
Huh?
We talk about the murder weapon. Right? The murder weapon was clean.
The murder weapon was
And
clean.
it said it was lodged into his body.
The girl story about working on a show.
So he must
Couldn't have been in
have
two places at the
taken-
same time. I don't know, bro. Say yes again.
It was wood, right? I know.
I'm gonna say yes again.
Oh, wood sauce.
Fuck, man, I don't know what the fuck. Where would this supposed
Where was this?
other weapon have even come from? Couldn't he have used any old thing?
It came back from the creek that was in there. Let's try that.
No.
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 Oh, don't worry, I knew that. So where
Like Gander frying you right now.
Yes.
could that weapon have come from? Right.
Wiped it off.
For his clothes.
Blood leaves traces. It's not that easy to get rid of. People like us aren't so sensitive, but other beings like the Zoras can easily tell by smell. Naturally, the Sheikah Force employs people for just this task. Also, as Lava Ranch focuses on selling horses and milk, the animals there aren't regularly butchered. So there's no good reason why any of the tools would have fresh blood on them. Any such implement would have stood out like a sore thumb. Well, I guess that is a good point. I may have to rethink this. Couldn't Ingo have just... Getting it? Keenan's best investigators are on the case. We found no signs of anything buried on the premises, and even if Ingo skipped parts of his work, he still wouldn't have had time to hide anything very far from the ranch. Hero of Philly. He may be an idiot, but do you really think he would have risked a weapon being found? Now listen here. Silence. Well, I guess that is a good point.
Yeah, dispose of it.
But I already did that, though. That's impossible, you see. We checked all sharp objects on the ranch. No items on the ranch inventory list were missing, and that list is indisputable. I did this one already, so now we're back to where the fuck we were.
He wasn't there to list it, right? Because maybe it is his name. Because how would he be able to list it if he was...
He didn't list it?
His name is on the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking too deep.
I don't know. Let's try it. The one who well, you're right. The one who compiled this list was Ingo himself. He could have easily falsified the counts as part of his plan. Oh, nice, Jay.
Right.
Okay, I didn't think of it like that, but yeah. Okay, I get it. He could have capped. I wasn't thinking, you know, that, but no items. Okay, I fuck with that. Nothing could have left the ranch.
Right.
Might be the crate. Wouldn't Ingo have been able to just throw the item out over the fence? Obviously, we searched the perimeter of the ranch as well. Nothing was found anywhere. And this is the most important point. Has nothing really been able to leave? That's not true. We know it was able to leave. This shit reminds me of a Danganronpa when they be doing the trials and shit. Are you really sure nothing left the ranch? I would never play Danganronpa. What about a few little shipments of milk? Preposterous. Have you forgotten that said shipments have been checked by the Sheikah Force before they were allowed to leave? That's true, but there was a place the Sheikah could have overlooked. What in Din's name are you babbling about? We're talking about bog standard crates here, boy. Not exactly vast dungeons full of nooks and crannies to stuff things into, are they? Where could they have missed a murder weapon? It's simple. They overlooked the contents of the bottles, the crates themselves.
She said she looked in the crates.
She looked in the crates, so it can't be the contents of the crates, but she didn't check in the bottles. So I'm gonna say this one. There was one place inside the crates that the Sheikah couldn't have checked thoroughly without ruining the shipments. That's the bottles themselves. Without ruining the shipments. Dickhead cooked you. That's right. Ingo put the murder weapon inside one of the bottles to conceal it from the search.
Oh,
that
snap.
does seem plausible. Now wait just a moment. We cooking you now, dickhead. Now we on the offense. A weapon in a milk bottle wouldn't just go unnoticed. Someone would have reported it.
All right. That's the crate that got sent back.
How can you be so sure? Do you even know how much milk an average milk bar uses each day? All those shipments have most certainly been completely used up by now. Someone drinking from that bottle would have found it for sure, choked on it, even if they took too large. So that's why he put the misadresse on it, because they knew they was gonna send it back. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He knew they was gonna send it back.
We find him right now.
We on the offense now. Yeah, nigga.
Oh, it's over.
Item found, nigga. You will be correct that a weapon showing up in someone's milkshake would cause quite a stir. If the milk ever actually made it to any milk bar, that is. Huh? You see, I overheard a very interesting tale during the recess. Word was sent from the ranch not long ago that one of the shipments was returned unopened due to being misaddressed. He like, what? No, yeah, nigga, you been caught, nigga. You been caught. Indeed. If you recall, Ingo was the one who handled all of that. Now, that's strange. The ranch supplies the same milk bars every day. Even if he had messed up the street address a little, the couriers would have known where the shipment was meant to go. How could he have bungled it that badly? It's almost as if he didn't want anyone receiving a bottle of milk with a murder weapon in it.
Wow,
Oh yeah, cooked you. I bet Ingo expected this box to stay in shipping limbo a while longer. How unfortunate for him that the postal service was on its game today. Now let's check the crate. All we gotta do is check the crate. Maybe because they were worried it'd start to smell. I believe this calls for us to investigate these boxes of milk more closely. Let's check the crate.
It's over. It's over.
Soldiers, have these boxes retrieved from the ranch immediately. Yep, nigga. Argument complete, nigga. Hey, we got a heart back.
Fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He about to come with some bullshit. This is slander. Why would I kill Talon? Sure, he's a bit of a layabout, but he did give me a job. Why would I want him dead? Because he wasn't giving you shit. The motive. That's simple. Why, I'm surprised you're even asking about it. Right? You know about it, nigga. You know your own motive. This evidence easily explains your motive. Bam. 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 Put the hearts away. I don't want to see them. The very inheritance document you brought to the court attention state the following. In case of Talon's death, his daughter, Milan of Lan Ranch, will inherit the ranch, all of it, unless she is unable to oversee it, in which case it shall be divided between the crown and the remaining employees. Nigga, that's your motive, nigga.
Yeah, life.
You not only killed Talon, but decided to frame Milan for the crime as well. So you would be the one to inherit part of the ranch.
Life.
That's why you volunteered to work in the silo all day. It gave you an alibi so that Milan would be the only possible culprit. Of course, you knew about the royal visitation in advance. You knew Milan would go back to the ranch house to prepare before they arrived. A perfect setup for the royals to find her next to the body. No, no, no. What are you talking about? Talon signing the ranch over to me? Preposterous. Did he really not know? I guess it was Dragmeyer who procured the actual document, not him. So is that insinuating that Annendorf fabricated the document? Your Honor! Oh, they're back with the crates. What is it, soldier? The box you requested is here. Already? That was quite fast. Apparently, the team at the ranch had already noticed something awry with it on their own. The box arrived just as we were about to rush out a courier to deliver our message. Well, well, well. Let's see for ourselves then, shall we? The part of the shipment that proves my case is... Oh, this one, clearly. Take that! Here it is! From the bottle with the slight red tint to the milk. The real murder weapon. Looks like some kind of serrated knife. That explains their irregular wound pretty nicely. How could those Sheikah idiots have missed this? I'm sure the milk was pure white when they first checked it. It took a whole day for the blood to dissolve in it. Either way, no matter how you slice it, this proves my theory right. No pun intended. Grr. Oh, I've had it. Fine, fine. You want to know why? He's confessing.
He's crashing.
You want to know why I really killed that scumbag?
Oh,
No.
nah.
No. What are you? So you admit it? Yes. Yes, I admit it. Why? What would you do if one day, after years of backbreaking labor, despite putting your all into the ranch, you were thrown away like rubbish without any reason? Fired. Farewell. We don't need you anymore. What? But that doesn't make any sense. Don't lie. I heard it all. I was just returning back from another day of spine-wrenching work, and lo and behold, what's this? Malin and Talon are talking behind my back. I heard it all. We'll let him go after the visitation. We can handle things without him. And so, after volunteering to work on that shipment, I quietly slipped out while the girl was busy and shanked the good-for-nothing slacker. Ha! You should have seen his face. He didn't expect it at all. This nigga is crashing. He's proud of what he did. He's proud of the murder. This nigga's crazy. So yes, Milan, I killed that lazy bum you called a father. No way. Confessing to the murder of her father right in front of her. This nigga is cold-hearted. Even Ganondorf isn't this cold. It was good, Star. He said, and he deserved it. Oh my God. Order. The witness will cease the boasting over such a terrible deed. I think we've heard enough. Soldiers, take him away. Hold it. Wait just a minute, just a moment. Ingo. Yes, girl. Want to apologize for what you've done? Apologize? Me? You're horrible. We weren't planning to fire you at all. You completely misunderstood what we were saying. What? No way he murdered over a misunderstanding. Flashback.
Called it.
We've had so much work recently. Were they planning to retire? Well, you know how it goes with the royal visits. Always a busy time. Gotta make sure everything's in tip-top shape. I do worry about old Ingo though. He's been complaining about his back recently. Do wish he'd take a step back and relax sometime. Oh, what? Maybe we should convince him to take a vacation? No way. Now, there's an idea. It'd do him good to just get out for a while. I'll discuss it with him after the visitation. After things calm down, we can handle everything without him. What? They were planning to send this nigga on vacation. Wow. This nigga killed them. That's... And he killed them. Nigga's gone now. You were planning... What? A vacation for me? And I did... No! No, it can't be so! Please say it ain't so! The cuckoo like, what the fuck? Cuckoo like, it's time. The cuckoo like, it's time. It is time for the reckoning. Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap.
The cuckoo just started talking to him in English and shit. Damn. Cooked his ass with the cuckoo game. Wow. After all that, he killed her father. We have witnessed today the results of a truly horrifying misunderstanding. A misunderstanding that ended in bloodshed and tears and hate and cold blood. Wow. But misunderstanding or not, what you have done is unforgivable. Talon was a kind man, beloved by all who had the good fortune to cross his path. Oh yeah, give that nigga life. You're gonna be playing basketball at Pelican Bay. His loss will be felt not only at his ranch, but all across Hyrule. Man, get this nigga the death penalty, man. The killer turned out to be an utterly pathetic man with delusions of grandeur. I mean, look at him. An utter idiot dressed like a clown. Now you crying and shit. Ain't no sympathy for you, nigga. Jeez, he's really laying it into him. I bet he's just upset because he lost. All right. The prosecution's ran aside. I think it is time to declare today's verdict. This is just a formality, but will the defendant please step up to the stand? We did it. A long, fought, hard trial. Young miss, I'm very sorry for the situation you found yourself in. I'm very glad you appear to have such a good attorney as a friend. I wouldn't have chosen anyone else. Aw. Aw, thanks. Now then, without further ado, in the name of Goddess Hylia and the sacred land of Hyrule, I hereby find Milan of Lon Lon Ranch not guilty! Woo!
Okay.
We did it! Look at my boy Link, man. He too cold. Court is adjourned. Wow, man, we did it.
Man's in a cell, man.
March 17th, 12:32 p.m. Hyrule Grand Court, defendant lobby number 3. Damn.
Oh, it's 17. Okay, my fault.
We did it. I suppose so. I guess Ingo's outburst kind of soured the mood, huh? I don't think I can ever forgive Mr. Ingo for what he's done. Absolutely, you can't. That's fair enough, honestly. Really, though, you shouldn't think about that for now. You're free. It's time to celebrate. I guess you're right. Excellent work. Who, the Impa? Yeah, Impa. I knew you'd pull through. Oh, thanks. I mean, you was kind of on the outside a little bit, but you know, I guess you did help us out with the evidence. I couldn't have done it without you, really, so thank you. Now, that's not quite right. If you want to thank someone, I'm not the one who deserves it the most. Ooh, Zelda, where's Zelda at? Damn, Zelda Jr. Little sis Zelda. Your Highness. I thought you were going back to Hyrule Castle. What strings did Impa have to pull to get her to leave? But I realized I should apologize for what I did personally. It's an honor. There is no need to bow. Not after what I've done. Really, if not for my status, I would have probably been carted off to prison alongside that angry little man. Perjury's pretty serious, so that's probably not entirely wrong. As usual, you don't give yourself enough credit, Your Highness. How can you say that, Detective? I almost condemned an innocent person to prison. Yes, there are some things you should think twice about doing in the future. But it's all thanks to you that the young lady over here finally went free. The oil definitely helped, and it seemed irrelevant, but like, you know. Come on, attorney. Show Her Highness what I'm talking about. What are we talking about? Oh, the oil? The bottle? Well, it's true. Without this, and without knowing about the fire, we wouldn't have had any proof to substantiate our claims. And really, you obviously false. Oh, youch! What the fuck? Impa just stepped on my foot. Oh wow. My fault. I'm TMI. Do too much. Well, there you have it. In any case, I'm sure Miss Milan isn't too upset. Well, sure. 10. Huh? We have orders to escort the princess back to the castle immediately. Just in time. Farewell, Your Highness. And so they left. Now then, listen to me. I know that I am perhaps being too lenient on the princess, but tough times are ahead. The princess will need all the confidence she can get to lead the kingdom through them. She needs to learn to take responsibility for her actions too, though. And she will. Huh? Her Highness is in for a rather unpleasant afternoon today, I imagine. The urgency with which she has just been escorted out here isn't coincidental. What is the king going to scold her? At the very least. Ah, shit.
Did she murder her sister?
Don't do that. Don't say that. My duties call, unfortunately, so I must be off. Again, you did well today, both of you. I trust that I will be able to rely on you in future court proceedings as well. I'll try my best. That's all I ask. That unpleasant prosecutor seems to be making his way over here, so I'll be excusing myself post haste. Farewell. Oh god, Ganondorf coming? Uh-oh. Oh my fucking gosh. What the fuck do you want? Nigga, we won the case fair and square, bro. We proved that your fucking witness was fucking guilty, nigga. Hello? Nice day we're having, isn't it? Tell me, now, where did that blasted detective go? To have my reputation tarnished this way by some novice attorney from the boonies? Oh, wow. Dramatic much? He looks about ready to burst him from anger. Don't be such a sore loser. You lost. Deal with it. Yeah, we got the right verdict. Doesn't that make you even a little bit glad? No way. This nigga Ganondorf actually showing some modesty? Yes, I suppose there is some worth in it. Ganondorf is secretly has heart? What transpired is most unfortunate. I can only offer my condolences. What type of alternate universe is this? Just remember that it was the meddling of that idiotic princess and the stupidity of that blasted detective that led you to your arrest. If you have any grievance, take it up with them. I get it, bro. You're just doing your job. I suppose there is some truth to what he's saying. Speaking of the detective, it appears she has fled from me like a cuckoo on fire. Yo, oh my god, this is making me like want like a Ganondorf and Link team up. That would be so fire. I think that would be so cool, bro. Like Link, like imagine Link and Ganondorf fighting side by side, looking cool as shit. Oh my god, nigga. That would be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Mark my words, she will regret what she's done for generations. Oh my god. Imagine a timeline where Ganondorf and Link was cool, bro. That would be so cool. Bro, I fell asleep in here and didn't even realize, dude, I'm just now waking up. Yo, Rexy, bro, we did it, Rexy. This shit was crazy, Rex. This shit was crazy, Rex. Yeah, we did it, bro. Turns out, obviously, we knew from the start, man, because we knew we had Link on the case. Milan didn't do it. It turned out to be Ingo, this nigga right here. This nigga on the left. It was this nigga, bro. You gotta watch the VOD, Rexy. I might make this bitch a YouTube video or some shit. That shit was fire, bro. Well, that sure was something. I don't know if he was being sincere or just wanted to shift blame onto someone else. I wouldn't say he's entirely blameless. Never mind that. Do you think you'll be all right running the ranch by yourself? Of course I'll come visit, but I have my attorney duties too. I'll get in touch with the castle, see if they can spare some men to work at the ranch. Yeah, she can't do it all by herself. Oh yeah, now you gotta make this a vid. I think that would be fine. I think that would be fine. Silly as my father may have seemed, he really did prepare me to take over one day. And he's taught me well. I can already see the thumbnail. The thumbnail I'd make for this shit would be fire. I'll make sure the animals are well cared for, just as I always have. That's the spirit. I believe in you. I really want to thank you for bringing the truth to light. If it wasn't for you, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Don't mention it. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. I'll be back. I'm finna brush my teeth and shit. Do your thing. And so ended a very personal case for me. It felt like a weight had been lifted off my back. Milan continued working at the ranch, hoping to make it prosper, even beyond what her father was able to accomplish. I didn't really think much about it, but the days following were some of the happiest I'd lived for a long time. Little did I know that a terrible tragedy would soon shock the entire kingdom, and I'd find myself smack dab in the middle of it. What? But that's a legend for another day. The Legend of Zelda, Hero of Law.
That was tough.
That was an amazing ROM hack. That was so fire. I haven't played Ultimate Trial yet. I haven't played like I haven't beaten it yet, so I can't say if it's better than Ultimate Trial, but I can definitely say that's one of the best ROM hacks ever, nigga. That's one of the best ROM hacks ever. Shout out to the whole team who put this shit together, bro. This was fire. This was amazing, bro. This was amazing.
I put my man's on game.
You definitely did. Ja put me on game. Shout out to Ja for putting me on game. Shout out to the fucking team who made this bitch. This shit was fire. That was tough.
Now you gotta play the actual Ace Attorney.
No, low key, this shit actually made me want to play the actual Ace Attorney, because if the actual Ace Attorney is anything like this, that shit gotta be fire.
This shit is exactly like this.
Oh shit, Zora versus fucking Andrew. Or are they just cosplaying? Are they just fucking around in the courtroom after? Because they was on the jury. This was fire, bro. If this is exactly like this, the Ace Attorney gotta be fire, bro. I might have to play that shit on stream, bro. For blind Ace Attorney. Yeah, lock this nigga up, man. Lock this nigga up. You getting life, dickhead. All because it's a misunderstanding. Niggas about to send you on vacation. Dickhead.
At least you ain't got work no more.
All right. Ganondorf chilling. He in the. They got the piano going down. Ganondorf.
The music was fire too.
Now, music was fire. Music was crazy fire. This whole thing was a great experience. I had a lot of fun with this shit, bro. Go Zelda. Then she getting scolded at. He yelled at her. He said, "Bitch, what the fuck?" Oh, damn. He said, "Why the fuck is you going over there lying?" Damn. It's all right, man. You know, we make mistakes. I mean, you know, her life was definitely at stake, but you'll learn. Oh, she got a cat? Aw. She at Impa's house looking over Kakariko. Impa in the crib, got the little cat. Where my nigga Link at, though? Where my nigga Link at? The graveyard. Oh, they going to see his grave. Oh, there you go. Rest in peace, Talon, man. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time staff, absolutely special thanks to the staff. Because without the base game, this shit, ROM hacks and shit wouldn't be possible. Even though Nintendo hates shit like this. And you for playing, shout out me for playing this bitch for niggas on stream, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to me, shout out to Jay for also playing with me along this bitch. He was here from start to finish. W gameplay. W game, bro. W round, bro. That shit was fire. So that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Scene select is now unlocked. Ooh, nice. Extra 1 is now unlocked. Extra 1? What's that?
Need a sequel, bro.
Extras. Meanwhile, somewhere else. What? What the fuck? Super Talon game. What the fuck is this?
Nintendo go fry y'all, bro, for real.
Down playing Mario.
I'm getting life.
This nigga got a wall jump? Oh shit. Oh damn. Only got 1 life. Yo, this is so cool.
It might get a death penalty for making it.
This is so cool, bro. Nah, real shit, I ain't gonna lie. If Nintendo see this shit is over with. This shit way worse than any ROM. Let's have it go down like that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, can I use D-pad? I think I can use D-pad. I can use D-pad. Oh yeah. This is so cool.
Man's talent really dead in this verse.
No, but this him in heaven and shit. This him in the afterlife. He playing Mario and shit. Is that a pipe? Oh, we get the wall jump.
This is nasty.
What the fuck? This music fire though. I love the music of this round. Yeah, Talon. Wow, I really needed one of those. Thanks. In return, I'll tell you about a secret I've heard. Supposedly, there's a game with a giant egg in which you can become a criminal. What? And a pair of games with climate change and time travel. What? They say that extras can be unlocked by connecting them on the title screen using a certain accessory. What? Now, I don't know what that means. I'm sure you can figure it out. See ya. What does that mean? You got extras like crazy.
What about this?
Using a certain item on the title screen?
That was the theme song from Mario.
I don't know what that means. Say extra one, so like, is there more extras? Maybe. That was cool though. W Hero of Law. W, bro. I played through that whole
Right,
thing.
come on,
Damn.
bro. Rematch time, bro. Come on.
Rematch.